My beloved child, only 7 hours left, my child. Only 7 precious hours remain in this day I have given you, 7 fleeting hours before the sun sets and night falls once more. How will you use this gift of time? What will you do with these golden moments that slip away like grains of sand through an hourglass? Time is the most precious resource I have bestowed upon you, my child. Each second is a priceless jewel, never to be recovered once spent. And yet how easily you squander it, how carelessly you let the minutes and hours drift by without purpose or meaning. Do not take these remaining hours for granted. Do not assume there will always be more time, more days, more years stretching endlessly before you, for you do not know what tomorrow may bring. This very night, your soul may be required of you. These 7 hours may be the last you ever know on this earth. If you need God's blessings, then type, "Yes, I need," in the comments. So listen closely, my child, and heed my words. Make the most of every moment. Live with intention and mindfulness. Be fully present in each second as it unfolds, for it is in the present moment that you truly live, not in memories of the past or dreams of the future, but in the eternal now. In these 7 hours, what mark will you leave upon the world? What seeds will you plant that may blossom long after you are gone? Will you speak words of love and encouragement to brighten another's day? Will you extend a helping hand to someone in need? Will you create something of beauty to inspire others? Or will these hours slip by, unmarked and unremembered, leaving no trace behind? My child, I have given you unique gifts and talents. I have placed within you a divine spark, a piece of my own creative power. In these remaining hours, will you fan that spark into flame? Will you use your God-given abilities to their fullest potential? Or will you bury your talents in the ground, too afraid or apathetic to put them to use? Remember that you were created for a purpose. You have a unique calling, a special role to play in the grand tapestry of creation. These 7 hours are an opportunity to step into that purpose, to align yourself with my perfect will for your life. Will you seize that opportunity? Or will you continue to drift aimlessly, never fully becoming who you were meant to be? My child, in these fleeting hours, will you draw near to me? Will you quiet your restless mind and listen for my still, small voice? I am always speaking to you, always reaching out in love. But so often the noise and busyness of the world drowns out my voice. In these precious moments, will you create space to simply be with me, to bask in my presence and receive my love? For I love you with an everlasting love, my child. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Nothing can ever separate you from my love. In these 7 hours and always, you are held in the hollow of my hand, surrounded by my grace and care. But do you receive that love, my child? Do you embrace your identity as my beloved? Or do you push me away, too caught up in worldly concerns to remember who you truly are? In these remaining hours, will you rest in the assurance of my unconditional love? Will you let that love fill you to overflowing so that you can then pour it out on others? My child, in these 7 hours, what will you choose to focus your mind upon? Will you dwell on anxious thoughts about the future or resentments from the past? Will you fill your head with meaningless distractions and entertainment? Or will you set your mind on things above? Will you meditate on what is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable? For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Your thoughts shape your reality. In these precious hours, you have the power to transform your life simply by changing your thoughts. Will you use that power wisely? Will you choose to cultivate a mindset of gratitude, joy, and faith? Or will you continue to be tossed about by every negative thought that enters your head? My child, how will you steward your body in these remaining hours? This earthly vessel is a temple of my Holy Spirit, fearfully and wonderfully made. Will you honor it as such? Will you nourish it with wholesome food, strengthen it with exercise, refresh it with rest? Or will you abuse and neglect the sacred gift of your physical form? Remember that your body is not separate from your spirit. Care for your physical self is an act of worship. In these 7 hours, will you treat your body with the reverence it deserves as my handiwork? Will you use it as an instrument of love and service? Or will you indulge in harmful habits that diminish your vitality and cloud your connection to me? My child, whom will you encounter in these fleeting hours? Each person who crosses your path is made in my image, infinitely precious in my sight. Will you see the divine spark in every face? Will you treat each soul with kindness and respect? Or will you judge by outward appearances, missing the beauty that lies within? Remember that as you do unto the least of these, you do unto me. In these precious moments, will you be my hands and feet in the world? Will you show my love to the lonely, the broken, the marginalized? Or will you pass by on the other side, too wrapped up in your own concerns to notice the needs around you? My child, what will you do with the resources I have entrusted to you in these 7 hours? Your time, your energy, your money, your possessions, all of these are on loan from me to be used for my purposes. Will you be a wise and faithful steward? Will you use what you have been given to bless others and advance my kingdom? Or will you hoard and squander, forgetting that to whom much is given, much is required? Remember the parable of the talents. In these remaining hours, will you multiply what I have given you? Will you take holy risks, stepping out in faith to use your gifts? Or will you bury them in the ground out of fear, missing the opportunity to participate in my work in the world? My child, how will you handle the inevitable challenges and setbacks of these 7 hours? For I never promised you an easy path. There will be obstacles, frustrations, and disappointments. But I have promised to be with you always, to give you the strength to overcome. In these precious moments, will you face difficulties with courage and perseverance? Will you trust in my goodness, even when you cannot see the way forward? Or will you give in to despair and self-pity at the first sign of trouble? Remember that it is through trials that your faith is refined like gold in the fire. My child, will you forgive in these fleeting hours? Will you release the burdens of resentment and bitterness that weigh you down? For as you forgive, you will be forgiven. As you show mercy, you will receive mercy. These 7 hours are an opportunity to break free from the chains of unforgiveness that bind you. Remember that I have forgiven you all your sins, casting them as far as the east is from the west. Will you extend that same grace to others? Will you choose to forgive even those who do not deserve it, just as I have forgiven you? Or will you cling to your grievances, poisoning your own soul in the process? My child, how will you cultivate your relationships in these precious hours? The connections you have with others are a reflection of your relationship with me. Will you nurture those bonds with time, attention, and care? Will you speak words of affirmation and appreciation to those you love? Or will you take your relationships for granted, assuming there will always be more time to connect later? Remember that love is not merely a feeling, but a choice and an action. In these 7 hours, will you actively demonstrate love to those around you? Will you be patient and kind, not envying or boasting, not dishonoring others or being self-seeking? Will you protect, trust, hope, and persevere in your love? Or will you let petty grievances and misunderstandings create distance between you and those you hold dear? My child, what will you learn in these remaining hours? I have filled the world with wonders and mysteries, inviting you to explore and discover. Will you approach these moments with curiosity and openness? Will you seek out new knowledge, new perspectives, new understanding? Or will you remain closed off in your familiar thought patterns, never expanding your horizons? Remember that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. In these precious hours, will you humble yourself to receive instruction? Will you listen more than you speak, eager to gain insight from others? Or will you assume you already know it all, missing opportunities for growth and transformation? My child, how will you tend to your inner life in these 7 hours? Your soul is like a garden that requires constant care and attention. Will you take time to weed out negative thoughts and harmful habits? Will you water the seeds of virtue and cultivate the fruits of the Spirit? Or will you neglect your inner landscape, allowing it to become overgrown with the thorns of worldly cares? Remember that out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. In these fleeting moments, will you guard your heart above all else? Will you fill it with things that are true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable? Or will you carelessly consume whatever the world offers, polluting the wellspring of your life? Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. My child, will you create in these precious hours? I have made you in my image, and I am the ultimate creator. You carry within you a spark of divine creativity. Will you nurture that spark and let it shine? Will you make something beautiful, useful, or meaningful, no matter how small? Or will you passively consume the creations of others, never tapping into your own creative potential? Remember that creativity is not limited to traditional arts. In these 7 hours, you can create a moment of joy, a word of encouragement, a solution to a problem. Will you look for opportunities to add beauty and value to the world around you? Or will you simply go through the motions, leaving no mark of your unique creative spirit? My child, how will you prepare for eternity in these fleeting hours? For this earthly life is but a blink of an eye compared to the endless ages to come. Will you live with an eternal perspective, storing up treasures in heaven rather than on earth? Will you invest in things that have lasting value beyond this temporal realm? Or will you be so caught up in momentary pleasures and fleeting concerns that you neglect to prepare for your eternal destiny? Remember that you are not home yet, my child. You are a pilgrim passing through this world, and your true citizenship is in heaven. In these precious moments, will you live as an ambassador of my kingdom? Will you represent me well to those who do not yet know me? Or will you blend in with the values and priorities of a fallen world, forgetting your true identity and purpose? My child, in these 7 hours, will you dream? Will you dare to imagine the future I have planned for you? For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Will you align your dreams with my vision for your life? Will you step out in faith towards the destiny I have prepared for you? Or will you settle for less, too afraid or complacent to reach for the stars I have placed within your grasp? Remember that with me, all things are possible. In these remaining hours, will you believe in the power of my promises? Will you trust that I am able to do immeasurably more than all you ask or imagine? Or will you limit yourself by your own understanding, missing out on the adventures of faith I invite you to? My precious child, these 7 hours are a gift and an opportunity. They are a microcosm of your entire life, filled with potential, pregnant with possibility. How you use them is up to you. For I have given you the incredible gift of free will. I do not force or coerce. I invite and I woo, but the choice is always yours. In these fleeting moments and always, I am with you. I go before you and behind you. I hem you in on every side. There is nowhere you can go to escape my loving presence. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. So do not be afraid, my child. Do not hesitate or hold back. Step boldly into these 7 hours with confidence, knowing that I am on your side. Let my perfect love cast out all fear, for I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. Make the most of every opportunity in these precious hours, my beloved. Redeem the time, for the days are evil. And know that as you seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, all these things will be added unto you as well. I am watching over you with tender care, my child. I rejoice over you with singing. Go now and live these 7 hours to the fullest, for my glory and for the good of others. And at the end of this day, may you hear my words, well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your master, my dear child. Let your heart be a wellspring of my blessings. Your generous support helps my message of salvation and love reach those in need. Walk with me in this mission of light. Click the Super Thanks button and be embraced by my endless blessings and peace. Open thine eyes, for behold, those rough times you are going through are going to vanish, and the help you sought is coming. It will be offered to you. I love you, and I'm proving it today. You asked, and I heard you. Am here today to let you know these promises, so you may take them up in faith. My word is your guarantee, my promise immovable. Your victory is sure and direct from the throne. You will soon receive the prizes for your endurance, the award for your bravery, and the recognition for your steadfastness, the crown of life and endless blessings. So speak them aloud now, and know in your heart that you will receive them. Even if you're very tired when you awake today, have no fear, for I am here to strengthen your legs, give stability to your feet, and speed to your feet. I will ignite your soul with faith. Do you feel that tingle in your heart when you listen and read? Your soul is supernaturally overflowing with a great desire to get up and pursue more wins. My child, that has just been my way. I care so very dearly for my children, and it hurts me to see them down and out, beaten down by thoughts of losing and dying, with their bodies suffering because of the stuff they allow to stick in their minds. Close your eyes. Let me take over your rest, and every night I will visit your dreams, whispering sweet nothings. Then, no more turning on this or that for you. You'll sleep like a child. And when you wake in the morning, I'll be right there stroking your hair, as though your soul were being made ready for the day, and you can rise up, determined, to be filled with joy. The great blessings coming upon you, you shall again behold a united family, and encounter persons that are good. Your journey walks on, leaving behind the past with its tears. I am delivering you from all chains and fears, today setting you free with this blessing to take, not holding light. I am upping your courage. You have been brave all along, and I am very proud of your good heart, your faith, and your hard work to make things better. Now, when you are well again and feel that my blessings are bringing joy into your life, remember to come back to me daily. You are strong, though the bravest of warriors, yet you are my child. Want to have you near. Let my love embrace you. In my heart, you have a special place always. I see how you have been working so hard to fight the unfairness and to overcome obstacles in life. I know your feelings well, your tears and your calls for help, light, and support. You will never be left alone at night, frightened or deserted, for I will be with you, surrounding you with my presence and truth. Even when you cannot see me, be confident that I am there. You can feel my presence every night when you go to your room, kneel by your bed, and speak to me in prayer. I'm always right there with you. I never let your hand go. I'm ever present, giving you rest, showering you with my love, staying close to raise up your heart and refreshing your faith. I watch over you, sending my angels to be sure you are kept safe from the night's fears. It is because of me that you rise refreshed with the strength to face and overcome each and every day's hurdles. Remind them when fear and anxiety come damagingly at your shores that you are not anybody they will ever mess with, for I will never allow that to happen. Never have you noticed how you may spend the night heavily burdened, weeping into the pillow, but you rise in the morning only to be calm, strong, and refreshed. Your troubles will never be greater than your God. The morning may last throughout the night, but joy comes with the new day. Experience my love. Listen to what I'm saying and dream about the great future you want. But remember, I have even greater things planned for you. With me, you have some incredible things coming your way. A cherry-picked future of love, unity, success, and new opportunities. Hold on to faith. Don't lose grip of your life through sin. Stand therefore in whatsoever evil befall you, remembering my promise toward you and holding fast in my commandments. When your heart is heavy, when confusion crowds your mind and you lack the strength to put your thoughts in order, then pray. Talk with me. Let my love enfold your heart. Let my peace calm your mind and drive from you all anxious thoughts. Do this, my child, and no enemy shall have power to hurt you. I shall pour out my peace upon you, and that shall be your strength to make correct decisions for you along the path. I love you. I am your father, your protector, your guide. No harm shall befall you. I am always with you and heed your prayers. I shall restore what belongs to you. I am so pleased with your character, though it has been assailed many times to cause you pain that is not yours. I will keep showering you with abundant blessings. Accept them, and don't be scared of those who try to scare you. Greatly blessed are you who hear the messages and insights. So many do not. Stay strong now and don't wander off from the path. While meaning well, envious people would land you into difficulties just to pull you down and speak ill of you. But you remain firm. You haven't given up the faith. I congratulate you for perceiving what is essential and fighting for, turning a deaf ear to the harmful words and machinations of your enemies. They cannot stand the brightness that shines through you. They're annoyed by my presence in your life and very angry concerning the blessing on your family. As they lie awake boiling with anger, you just sleep peacefully because I am watching over you, your family, your home, and your job. I will pacify them. I will divert their attention from you. They have seen that truly nothing that they do affects you in the least. Their families suffer because they turned their backs on my teaching and love. I offered them guidance for their good, but they ignored it, moved away from me. But you stuck with me, knowing I have the answers, knowing that I can show you the way out of every problem you face. You have completely given yourself to my plans. You've believed my word, wholly. You very well know that not everyone is like you. Look around you. Many could be actually receiving my love, but their hearts have turned hard. All things have never been the way they expected, and they blame me. You now are different. You understand quite well that your happiness and even your future does not depend on people. Your life and all your blessings depend on me alone. I want you to continue in this way. The days will come, you will be stronger and better, that even your enemies will come at your door to beg you to talk about me. There may come a better blessing for you down the line. Just hold on to that faith in your commitment, and I am with you day after day. Keep fighting and never stop. I love you so much. My timing is always perfect, never late or premature. You're hearing from me today because I have something special to share with you. I'm listening to your prayers. I'm not ignoring your cries. There's no delay on my part. I'm not angry with you. If I haven't replied yet, know that I am engineering something far better for you. What I intend to give you will really be more than what you requested. I shall impart wisdom unto you, which makes you value and appreciate all your good fortunes. Those dreams that you've been clinging to, well, they are about to materialize soon, literally in the palm of your hands. Watch for it. Big blessings and new opportunities coming your way. You will meet new positive friendships while you are dropping away those elements blocking your path, always criticizing you, and just feeling so down about you. They plot in their hearts devices and traps upon you. May you have peace and serenity. I do not wish you to be desolate. Find companions who support you, not who turn you away from me. In your distress, you call to me, and later you listen to me. You hear my voice now, and this message will remain with you when you hear or read it. My pen does not stop writing, for the sound of my voice gives you strength and encouragement, letter after letter. My commandments are inscribed in your heart. Who then could hurt you? Indeed, who could raise his hand against you? Or bring me their name? Now tell me who they are. And right here in my presence, close your eyes, bend your knees, and pray for them. That one is lost in darkness and evil. Forgive those who pursue you and those who threaten you. I will deal with your enemies, but keep your heart pure. Do not harbor animosity or ill will. I do not like curses or judgments on your lips. I have spoken to you so many times, and you are now more sensitive. I see your visions more clearly. Now you feel it and see with your own eyes that I love you. I have your name in my book, and your prayers, all your petitions, Come up to sit below. Be strong and let your heart be courageous. And remember, neither fast nor slow. My timing is good and perfect. In distress, I answer you. In danger, I protect you. In need, I help you. I have given you my favor eternally, for your household and all your line. Be not afraid. I am by your side, my child of favor. I am the last resort for all your diseases, which mercilessly ravage your body and which loathly lance your feelings. I want your faith, your honesty, your obedience, your patience, your steadfastness, your unyielding adherence to me and to my teaching and my presence. Hear what I say, obey, trust, endure patiently. Don't pay attention to what's in front of you. You do your part, which is to trust, follow, and commit it all to me. I am your Father and God, for this very cause. This is why the days I give you are not for you to worry about. When you do not trust me and are in need to worry, you wound my loving feelings. You invite sorrow into your spirit, adds in your sick body. I know there are times when you're weary and the next step is such that you feel like you could lose your balance, but I'll always be there beside you to tell you that I'm not here to judge you. I am also your friend. I set before you a feast of blessings before your enemies, and I will exalt you high before your family and friends. I will take you to places you have never seen. Through your story and your message, many shall learn about me. You are entering a new time with miracles and supernatural events. You will marvel at the wonderful things that happen to all the people you love. You need to prepare for the arrival of this new time. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. You have to accept it all. Receive it with moderation and humility of heart, what is good and what comes your way. Take care of your heart, lest you forget who has blessed you. Give me a little time each day. Seek my presence. Get your soul in good order. Prepare a route for joy. Sing to me. In truth, you trust in me. Keep believing in me. Don't stop. Have your hands lifted up to heaven. When you are most tired on your journey, when you know you can't go any further, know that my love always sets deep fire in you, reminding that I am with you. Do not turn your mind to mortals. All mankind can fail you. Be not subservient to human affection and favor. It is true that I created you to love and to be loved, yet also it is true that the only true eternal love that is always your due over the ages is my sweet love, which never fails you and which is close and sure for you. Do not give your heart to the ones who desert you, nor your future to the ones who, after giving them all, stop loving you. Do not give the first place in your soul to the ones who could turn their backs on you, hurt your heart, and ruin your life. You've asked for hope, now it is here. You've prayed for peace, and it's given to you. If it's time to rest, then rest in peace. And if you must press on, then press on, because when you rest in my arms, you're safe. And when you're active, my powerful hand guards you from harm. Remember, you're never on your own. You do not stand forsaken. You aren't even alone when your parents, your relatives, or your children desert you, because then you have the most wondrous love available, mine. It's so gratifying to discover and to feel that your Heavenly Father loves you. I will openly honor your faith. I will strengthen it. Those who laughed at you shall end up amazed and embarrassed, and the jealous watch as you ascend. You will know that trusting in your Almighty God, your loving Heavenly Father, is rewarding. I've watched you stand against so much opposition, against enemies so loud that they made you doubt, feel small, and cry. But, as proved, your faith was refined, making it purer and stronger through your trials. Suffering was turned into bravery, fear was turned into boldness, worry into joy, and sorrow into delight. Tremendous blessings are in dispensation. Etch this, it won't be forgotten. These are the words that will ring within your spirit every morning when you awake. You will never again awaken defeated and burdened down. You will no more be impressed that you are in bondage. The chains are broken. Every curse that was hanging over your life, hanging high, has been removed. Take my word for it. Accept it in faith. Write it on your mind. Write it on a piece of paper. Keep this in your Bible at Psalm 23 and read my word before going to bed. Close your eyes and say, Jesus, I trust in you, and you shall feel my presence beside you. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Go through the whole psalm. I am sending it to you. So, listen to me now and see how my word will give you strength as you never knew before. You will mount up as an eagle, climbing high on the heights of faith, and great will be your anticipation of the new blessings that I'm going to give you tomorrow. Sleep this night with the Bible by your bed. I will wake you up early in the morning. Now I shall whisper to you, and I will lead you sensing words of grace and mighty wonders formed for you alone. Welcome to the world of the supernatural. This is where joy is fashioned for you. Here, you learn to be gentle and humble. Here, I shall lead you to overcome all adversities and to tread in safety amidst all perils. Fear not, and you shall not be harmed. I open the door and invite you into the realm of wonders. For me, there is no hard task, while for you, everything abounds in possibilities. You have remained faithful to me in using the little you had. Therefore, you have demonstrated faithfulness, and I will entrust you with even more. I love you. Well done. The dry spell is over, and the harvest commences. Your trials have been training you, gearing you toward this enormous blessing that's about to manifest. I hear you when you cry out in distress, wondering when. Let me reassure you once more, the promise is right at your door. Do what's on your part, arise and open it. Activate your faith. Do what a victor does when he goes out to receive his blessing. Never look for obstacles. Don't continue living in passivity. Let not your doubts destroy your faith. You are so close to bursting into bloom with your gifts and talents. This earth is a beautiful garden, and this is where I need you. You're not just a flower, but a tree in full bloom, under which those who seek my presence can find shade. I will use you to bless many, to speak of love to your family, to extend your hand and aid the suffering. As you share and give, the rain of abundance will pour upon your home. Prepare yourself, for your time of reaping is near. Step out and smell the aroma of the field ready, ripe for you. You are set to succeed. It is you that I have chosen. You I will magnify, increase, so that in your life there will be no lack and no want. But listen clearly. Do not be an imitator of the ones who disregard me, of those spending worthless time. When things go sour, they are continually blaming me. They murmur, and I, the righteous like you, waiting for the opportunity to steal the blessings I have purposed to give you. The harvest is entirely yours if the yield is due for soon. Such tasks must not be set by you to those who are not informed of the kindness in my heart. Let the blessing of the harvest come in vain. The treasures that I offer you must not be transmitted to other people. My child should be protected against the reach of evil. The extent of destruction should be kept behind the door of your house. Approach me with my voice every morning. The wisdom to succeed with each toil shall be given to you. Your harvest shall be bountiful, and this is just the beginning of the glorious things that I will bring you. Expect this and much more from your divine protector. I don't just give you leftovers, I give you plenty. Accept this. Claim it and never cease to love me. I shall visit you this day and turn your life around. You are restless, seeking from me what only love can heal and defend without reproach. My touch, which soothes you quietly. My ear that rests upon you wholly without response. Admit your desire of me, for that is truth. By now, your strength has done all it is able to do. This is your moment to confess your need. You have prayed to me with your faith and sincerity. That is why, to save you and your family from the mean desert where isolation dries up hope and your soul feels a great thirst for love, I am going to rescue you. As you laugh to scorn, the ways are long, and you cry while treading on the burning stones that make your feet weep from pain. And I realize how you feel, how heavy to keep walking, and that in all this brokenness, it is my hand holding you up. I came to defend you from your attackers, those punching you, wounding you. Even though it feels like you've been battered and are faint, I will restore your passion for life. Yea, I shall raise you from the feet of defeat and toughen you well to stand on your own with a difference, so that you, and your family through you, become an epitome of special blessings and go down many generations of posterity. Robes of honor shall be thine, ways, cleansed by me of innocence, shall guide thee, shining forth my splendor. What you are going through now is only a phase of cleansing, just like gold, which becomes very gold-like after having been tested by fire. You will be radiant as well, with nothing of the past tainting your robes. Listen to me, my child. I do not raise you up so that you can look down your nose on a brother or sister. I am raising you up to know how to give a hand to the fallen. I want you to cast anger and pride aside, fear and doubt, disbelief. For it is nothing compared with the joy you are going to have. I want you to remember and appreciate all your large and small blessings. Walk erect, my character being installed in your heart. Never lose hope if today you wake up sad or weak. Listen to my voice. Open your heart wide. Welcome gentle peace. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I bring and take a moment to ease your mind. As the creator of everything, likewise I have ordered every storm around you to be still. No longer are you troubled by whispers of worldly threats that attempt to frighten you, sabotage your faith, blur your picture of progress, or belittle your advancements. You may feel weak, but listen carefully. It's better that you realize the limits of your strength for yourself, that you need me. Your faith and my power together make you invincible. With renewed strength, your spirit cannot be conquered. With this word of faith, weakness is vanquished. You can face the world with that statement. I am strong, walk in hope, never give up, but still press on to this mountain where I stand waiting for you. This is the summit through which all your great dreams can come true. It's your turn to embrace my plan and allow me act in your life. From now on, you're meant to rise, not fall back. Spread out your wings and ascend to a high point to see the land of blessings I'm ready to give you. Never again the night of sorrows, nor the morning of gloomy mornings. From today, your life will be vibrant with faith. When the sun rises for each new day, well, let joy be your option. Not even a bad story or any worry should remove the smile that shines bright. You are loved. Never forget that. You have surrendered yourself to me. My spirit is within you. You are special and no copycat of anybody. Though so many are shaken up by rumors and give in, falling into the pit of despair and fear, that is not you, my dear one. Supernatural grace dwells in you. Wonderful is your faith. And from your mouth come forth prayers and powerful words. Fly now, for you are free. Be happy. Go and share these words I have given you with your family. I love you so much, and I'm leading you out of your tough times to victory and that joy you so crave. This is all because I love you so much. You are so important to me, and I have big plans for your life. Listen well, for the words you're hearing and reading now are full of truth and substance. I can comprehend that it's even hard to face the mornings happily because of the sadness brought about by the challenges facing you. You may be going through tough times, but you stand at the threshold of some very amazing and divine transformation. Days of sorrow and confusion were too many, but now you're getting out of this phase. Though the world may have dimmed your light and your faith weakened, you never broke, my child. You went through this long, hard way. From now on, I promise days much better. I'm going to return your smile. It will be seen by everyone. How much I'm going to renew your strength and power. It will be a remarkable testimony. My wisdom will be the guide in those trials that were coming your way. And by now, after laboring through the aridity and isolation of your journey, after experiencing, like Christ, thirst and fatigue, loneliness and vulnerability, help is on the way. Your faith and love for me and your family gave you strength to stand up and keep walking. And so you have persevered until the end. Today I send clouds laden with a special rain, the living water of blessing, healing balm for your heart. I am filling your soul with my spirit of love. The covenant which I have made with you is still in force. I have never failed to listen to you. My ear is open to your cry. I shall grant you audience whenever you approach me in prayer and invoke my holy name. You're facing the greatest time of miracles and wonders that will reach you and your family because of your loyalty, faithfulness, and perseverance to not give up on the struggle, as hard as it may have seemed thus far. You've believed in me and entrusted your destiny to me, so I will not fail you. I deeply love you, my dear one. My intentions towards you are always good, never bad. I will do the things that you ask me to do. Please remind me what your heart's desire is, and I will heed from above and fulfill your most honest desires. Rejoice now, my child, for your suffering is over. Your moment of triumph is nigh upon you. Assure me that you trust me. I love you. Could you please give me a moment? Listen to me. Don't worry about a thing. I want you to look into my eyes and hold on to every word I say. I have to tell you one more time how much I deeply love you. It's more than just words or emotions. It's an eternal vow for me to love you. I did promise my love for you, spoken by my own words. It is confirmed and affirmed with my sacrifice, and my stance stands still. My commitments are steadfast. You will forever occupy a special place in my heart. Every star in the night sky is placed for you, illuminating your way through the darkness, and reminding you of the true love with which I love you. The sun was made to shine on you at the heights, to let you feel its light deep in your soul, to let you feel the warmth of a chariot unseen, yet so very immense, banishing all darkness within your soul. Let the love I have for you be felt every night before you retire to bed. Feel it anew each morning when you rise from slumber, thus inspired for a new day of life. Let yourself be taken over by the sense of being loved, and truly believe that it is no dream or imagination, because everything you could ever wish and desire is love, and thus, that is what I am giving to you. I'm showering your soul with something so wonderful and profound, it could change the way you look at life. I love you infinitely, and it is well placed for your success and ability to endure all adversities, no matter how huge or minuscule. I want you to walk on the waves of the sea and stay firm in the tests of life. Endure the rugged pathways of your journey. I love you, and I am going to give you the strength that you need. My promises will keep you sure along the way. Let me again be clear. I want you to live in fullness. Hold dear and appreciate the future I would so much like to give you. About love, this is my gift to you. Trust it and open your arms. Life and courage I give thee. Accept with faith in all the good to be. In deeds, you'll be fine. All shall be well. This is the token you've agonized for, the answer to your weeping and appeals. From the earliest moment you reached out, an angel left from my presence in heaven with the key to release you free. But you are a marked person. There is a war in the spirit world. The enemy desires to see you crawling and will not allow you to win. My legions fight for you in the heavens against evil. All the hostilities at once on your head are no coincidence. Keep alert and vigilant. Don't talk foolishly. Trust not your secret to anyone. Be careful in whom you confide. Wants to devour you. Wants to find that chink in the armor. To destroy you with things that are untrue and deceptive. He seeks to quench the flame of your faith. Many are envious of the blessings I have given you and of the life full, a life of wonders, living supernaturally. While adversity may use your life for a season, remember it is only for a season. That sadness in your heart will be gone before you know it. Those who have hurt you will ask for forgiveness, and you, in my footsteps, will give it. You will be good to them, helping wherever you can. But your trust should always be in me. For you in this time is peace, support, tranquility, and assurance. My peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Neither world nor man shall give you love and peace that I can. Accept it today into your heart. Place your life, hopes, and dreams on the firmest foundation, Christ, and you will reach that you are striving for. Sweetheart, in this life, you will face times and trials of every kind, including tests of your faith and tests of your strength. That's why I am telling you today to have built your life on the solid rock that is Christ Jesus, and not on the fleeting, shallow things chased after by the world. Base your life on my words and teachings, and don't be taken away by all the trends in all these times. Do not let your heart be hardened by the many wants of the earth. They are like the shifting sands of the desert that turn around and make you fall, and are the very reasons why you fail. Remember, my child, the ways of the world are vain and treacherous, and they will make you doubt and fear. Be prepared at any time toward that which comes your way. Stand therefore, strong and steadfast, armed with tools from the Spirit and covered with my anointing. Do not be confused by an enemy's shadow, which darkens in your heart through lying words. Do not let yourself be deceived by seductive lies that only want to take your blessing away from you and move you from the special plan that I have for you. Trust in me. Don't let yourself be led into a way of confusion that tries to divert you from mine. Make sure you are, indeed, my child, my creation, my masterpiece. You are the one who carries the truth of who I am and the light from my teaching. Trust in my love and the guidance I'm giving you today. Remember, I always want what is good for you. Always strive for happiness, and I will guide and shield you from the enemy's plans. Spurn them with all firmness when deceitful voices of mendacity try to plant doubts in you. Find solace in my teachings and prayer. Grasp onto them, and they will give you the might and safeguard your spirit needs. In my presence, you will always find tranquility, contentment, and the joy you seek. My son, build your life upon the rock. Share this video with up to 3 people. If you need God's presence. Now, if you do, though storms and trials may come, you will not be moved. And when tempests rise, if your foundation is in the steadfastness and power of only Christ that will be, you shall stand firm unto it, troubled neither by waves nor the mightiest of gusts. As long as your life is built on the rock, which is Christ, you will have trials and tribulations, for it is He who shows you the way of entrance to eternal life, your soul's salvation. Not a single doubt should creep in, my dear child. Trust in me and commit all your dreams, goals, and problems into my hands. I will be with you to give courage and strength so that you can defeat all the adversaries that come across you daily. Therefore, when you are in doubt or feeling down, hold on to this instruction. Anchor your life in the solid rock of Christ. So thus, you will be prepared to do all the good, to stand against all the attacks of the adversary. With the sword of the Spirit, the faith conflict, to fight with my word. This is how you will protect your victory and drink in abundance of the great and wonderful blessings that I have prepared for you, with me. Nothing and no one can be more powerful than you. Remember always, my love, that I am the eternal rock, your unshakable foundation, and I am ready at any moment to prosper and elevate you, if you abide in me, and my words abide in you. Ask whatever you wish, and it shall be done, because I appreciate and reward those who show respect and lean on me. Let my teaching seal upon your heart, and let the tenets of my word be rooted firmly in your very existence. Do justice and love mercy. Be not afraid to boldly declare at all times the truth of my gospel. Give hope to those who have none. Proclaim liberty to the captives. Heal the shattered hearts of those who are crushed. Give sight to the blind and release the oppressed. Forget not that I am always with you, and that I wish the best for you. You are my child, my great work. I will never abandon you. Remember that my Spirit is within you. I have given you a ready faith, whereby you will not stumble or fall into the quagmire. Now arise and be walking by faith. Stand up and claim each of my promises with assurance and confidence that your life is built upon the rock, Christ. Just trust me, my child. Believe what I have to say. Then anything you ask in the name of Jesus will be done for you. Be prepared, for something amazing is about to happen in your life, and everyone shall see it. Today, I want to speak to your heart so that you may fully understand the depth of my love for you. My love is holy and forever, and it's the reason I've always been near you, even when you weren't searching for me. In lonely, hard times when life boxed you in and walked in darkness, I was there with you. I felt every tear, every heavy breath, every burden on your heart like it was mine. Much are your strugglings and your happiness affecting me. No feeling of yours passes unnoticed, no thoughts unknown to me. You are so dear to me that I could never turn away from you. Those moments when you are all alone, misunderstood, and your acts of kindness have been forgotten, keep remembering, I am with you always. In every step, in your choices, I stand to uphold and empower. Never doubt my presence in your life, for, indeed, I am that sure ground, your deliverer, and your refuge. Know this, you are most precious to me. I am always listening and attending to the deepest heartbeats and desires of your heart. I know your longings and fears, your dreams, everyone. And though at other times, you will feel that I am not answering your prayers, you may know deep in your heart that I am, and silently working for you. My heart is to help you see your desires turn to reality, to give you the miracle you have been wanting in your life from the bottom of your heart. And so I want to tell you one thing today, and it is with full confidence. I am going to work a miracle in your life. No matter what you are going through, no matter how impossible any situation may look, I have the power to change everything in your favor. I am the God of miracles, and nothing is impossible with me. I know you may have lost hope, that you may have ceased to believe that things can improve. But today, my child, I tell you, do not give up. No matter how dark the path may seem, no matter how hard to cross the mountain, those who wait upon me will have light at the end of their tunnel, for that light is me. So I want you to lift your head toward heaven and trust that I am going to do something amazing in your life today. For the things that seem impossible with men, the things that science can hardly explain, I make possible. Maybe right now you are unsure, but it's going to be amazing. What I'm about to do in your life will no longer leave room for doubt. It shall be marvelous and show you how mighty and gracious I am toward the ones who trust in me. Only believe, and I shall bring it to pass. Fear not, just have faith, and your miracle shall come. Then don't hesitate to ask for help, because I am here to listen and provide all your needs. After all, no matter how dark the road or how tall the hill may seem, I am right there with you, watching over you. No matter how tough things may get, know that I'm at work in your life, even when you can't see. No matter the things you have done or what is yet to come, I remain unto you for good. For my love for you is relentless and never gives up on you. So lift up your head, my child, my daughter, and know that it won't be too long before the miracle that I have reserved passes. Keep alive the flame of faith and see your deepest dreams actualize. For I am a God of the impossible, and with me, every impossibility can be conquered by the believing soul. May my words today instill hope and strength into your heart once again, that my love for you is bigger than anything standing against you. Trust in me, and you will be amazed at how my power works in your life. Also, trust your fears, dreams, longings into my hands, for then you will see my goodness and mercy. Today, dear one, take your rest in my steadfast love and loyalty. Walk knowing I am with you at every moment on the path you're meant to follow. I cherish you. My child, dear one, only believe in this great plan that I have in store for your life, and see before you a miracle unfold that is magnificent. Your hard times and struggles are soon to end. Don't give up hope. I'm going to reward your courage. My dear one, listen to me today. Do not give up hope, and do not be dismayed. Be of good cheer and be strong. Fear not that it tighten thy heart and mind with doubt, though long is the night, and to thee, the unknown overwhelming. Remember, I am with thee always, guiding thee through every challenge, stumbling block. Never will I leave thee, mine to be thine earthly support and protection. So lift your eyes up toward the sky and cry out to me, for I am always with you. I'll never leave you. I'll never turn my back on you, no matter what happens to you. I'm always with you. After the darkest night, there's always a sunrise. No matter how bad things might seem, with each new day comes another opportunity for renewal. No storm lasts forever. Peace follows the turmoil. Everything in this life is transient, but the word I speak and the one who trusts in me shall never know destruction. For even as the very heaven and the earth shall pass away, so shall everything pass away. There must come a time when all these trials and struggles within your life shall cease. Trust what I am going to tell you today, for I am not going to leave you. I am not going to let go of your hand because I am with you, embracing you in my love, illuminating the pathway of your life with the most beautiful and radiant light. I want you to try at every turn to do better, my child. Run after your dreams full of dynamism and strive for all that you feel and desire to be achieved in your life. Go on fearlessly, without heeding those who reproach or discourage you. Disregard injurious remarks and useless talk. Attend to me and to my counsels, because in me you will find the support and the favor to attain your goals. Lean on me to achieve your objectives. I will grant you a peace incomprehensible that will fill your heart with rest and will liberate your spirit. My son, I am with you always. I see how you walk and bless your efforts and dedication in abundance. Your forbearance and dedication will bring about the time for harvesting these things that you have sown with great pains and with love. You will enjoy then these plentiful results that you have so long expected: fullness, joyfulness, and prosperity in life. Be strong in the face of adversity. Be constant and upright, because nothing will be impossible for you. I shall enable you to overcome all tests and all evil. Be glad and take courage, for in spite of adversity or hardships, I go before you. Remember, the more fierce the fight, the greater the triumph. What today appears to be perhaps your greatest test will soon be seen as one of your greatest victories. Just keep moving forward with strong, assured steps. Fight with faith and determination. Never forget that with each step you take and each obstacle that you get over, you're never alone. I hold your body to mine at each and every moment, lending you strength and courage to go further. And when the way seems hard and the pack heavy, you'll find that you're able to get over any hurdle that comes your way. Just keep that flame of hope burning in your heart, in spite of storms and difficulties, for hence cometh the reward of perseverance, and the prize for one who endures until the end. Just remember, you are bigger than how you feel, and within that strength, you will find the power to turn challenges into opportunities, tears into smiles, and fears into courage. Do not give up, never back down, as your resolve and faith will take you farther more than ever imaginable. Trust in me, for I counterfeited strength in you to overcome life's challenges. You have been given not only your skills and gifts, but there is great power that will steer you into light, even in the most depressing times of life. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. So go ahead, my child, be bold and arise with purpose, for I am with you at every turn. Just know that I am going to work wonders in your life, and that all your hard work, every tear, every prayer, is going to be acknowledged and blessed in my boundless love. So let my love surround you now and guide you into that bright, successful future I have laid up for you. Remember, my dear, you mean a lot to me, and I will always be there for you in guiding your dreams, aspirations, and desires. Know that much lies ahead of your journey, and with each new chapter will come learning, love, and growth. Cling to hope, dear. This tough phase will soon pass. Now, as you look back on your life, you'll be able to see how much you have grown and how deeply you have traveled on the wings of resiliency and determination. Keep moving, my child. I move ahead of you like a mighty giant, filling you with love, strength, and hope. If only you believe in my power, you shall see what you asked of me on your knees. You are currently undergoing great suffering. Your days aren't turning out the way you want them to. Your strength runs out, and you have reached the point of really feeling that you cannot go on. You are tired, right on the edge of despair. Yet my grace toward you hasn't been cut off. That is why I decided to talk to you today, to let you know that nothing is impossible with me. You do not have to live like this. You know you can trust me and place all of your needs in my hands. Yes, I want to assure you, if you put your confidence in me, my grace and my power shall manifest in amazing ways in your life. Trust in me, and no power shall destroy you. No one will steal the blessings I mean for you. My grace shall be upon you to cause good things in your life and prosper the work of your hand. Now step into my presence. Allow me to renew and recharge your strength and zeal to press on. I stand here to encourage and strengthen you, reminding you not to despise. Remember that I am with you always, and that nothing shall be impossible with your faith in me. Be bold and courageous. Fear not, nor be dismayed, for I am with you. At the head, a gigantic figure before you, there to impart to you strength and joy, to set a table before you in the presence of your enemies, under the very eyes of your persecutors. Verily indeed, these are days of stress and burdens falling on us. Yet I call you to courage and firm attachment to my message. Resist evil, and it will flee from you. Do not grow tired of praying or thinking about what I am saying. Abide by your faith and live righteously. I promise you that everything will be fine. Even in the storm, so many aspirations and goals are to be attained. So huge are the expectations that your heart holds, along with sincere longings. Now it is time to put faith in my strength. Fear not, and let not unplanned trials diminish the potential I have put in you. Allow me to replenish the strength and vigor that you lose among your fears. I have such great plans for you, blessings beyond all imagination. Only believe my word and put your trust in me. I am the one to satisfy your longings. I will enable you to achieve your goals and grant the desires of your heart. I'll turn those dreams you ever longed for into reality because nothing is greater than my power. Yet I only ask to show some courage and start to change your way of thinking. Throw away those thoughts that are not positive in nature and the mistaken ideas which do not come from my word. Trust and hold fast to my promises. Then I will breathe upon you a refreshing wind that will spiritually renew you with much motivation and great joy. I will refresh your spirit, so you are able to stand tall, feeling like a winner, blessed and cherished. Truly believe this in your heart, for truly it is able to transform your life. You will recover what was lost and reach out for that which you have been longing to obtain. Have faith, for indeed it is written that all things are possible with faith. I am a man who owes no one anything but gives out my word. Remember, I am the one who returned their sight to the blind, healed so many, pulled you from despair to give you a rich life. So put your trust in me and believe what I promise you. Hold fast to it tight, and you will be safe. None shall stand before you, because I shall be with you, pouring out my favor and blessing upon you, even among your peers. Trust in me, and you shall be as the brilliant star at noon, cutting through the darkness to carry my word of hope to a people lost in the night, proclaiming liberty to those bound and solace to those of the brokenhearted. And your life shall be an illumination to those that sit in darkness. Now, I want you to do one thing for me in return. Trust in me. Just stop trying to fix everything yourself. Bring to me through prayer your cares. Give me your concerns, and I will take care of them. You be thinking about the fact that my strength is far more than enough to answer all of your prayers. And by matching your desires with mine, you just can't keep the blessings from coming. I'll keep you out of the tight spot you're in. And when this turns around, your joy will be so big that you will see it was all worth it in believing and waiting on me. And surely I never let down the person who vests his or her trust in me. Then today, really believe from all your heart and mind. Then the promises I have made in my words shall come to pass. All heavy bundles and burdens will fade away, and an epitomized time consumed with blessings, and every form of good things will take their place. Recall that, indeed, nothing is impossible to a man who has faith. This problem we are fighting won't be a problem anymore. I'll take charge of everything soon. Just say you trust me. I want you to find peace in my promises. If there is anything in your mind, something which has been troubling your heart all this time and you cannot keep to yourself anymore, I want you to share it with me. I am not here to criticize or condemn you for anything that you might reveal. Your secrets are safe. I died for you so that I could offer forgiveness to you. I don't want you to be worried, burdened, or frightened anymore. I have been speaking to you so many times in the past to bring you peace and confidence. Now, for your health and the sake of your family, stop letting worries dominate your thoughts. When bad news shakes your faith and confidence, you literally open the door to defeat and despair. I am not angry with you, neither do I plan to punish you. You are at a juncture facing many problems, but be assured that for my love toward you, I will turn everything bad into good. Do not be worried and be free to share your plight with me. I would like to share what I have in mind with you. I plan to guide you and give you wisdom so that you can choose your paths properly. This is not the time to squander your days or to take your future lightly. Keep away from those who influence evil and make light of your faith. Leave them alone. I will deal with them. I am able to change their hearts and shall surely know what to do, but you keep looking forward. Take some time every day with my teachings. Be careful what you do and what you say. Just between the two of us, keep your secrets and your vulnerabilities. Don't go sharing them with anyone. I am going to bring people into your life who are trustworthy, people who believe in you and who will stand by your side and help you. I can carry your burdens. Your heart will heal from the things you've been giving over to me. I'll deal with them personally, and that I promise you, for I love you. Your time of sadness is coming to an end. Those days full of desperation are coming to an end. I want to let known my grace and meekness towards you. Just open your heart to my presence and my love in your life. I want you to really understand and know that nobody will ever love you like I do. I know everything that goes on in your heart and head. At times, it just gets so unbearable that you have even thought of giving up. It's been years since you woke up one morning wanting to take on a new day, full of courage and with a smile. But let me tell you, those days of suffering are behind you now. I restore your spirit today, and I give you a love so pure that it will sweep away your sorrow and fill you with enormous happiness. You feel this love right now as you hear me talking. I quiet your fears, soothe your feelings, take away your pain, and totally change your heart. You will see for yourself how I am standing right beside you in everything you do. My love will finally embrace you. I shall be the watchful sentinel ready to protect you. That is, I want to show my power and strength in this world through your smiles. I am giving you special gifts, empowering abilities, dedicated friends, and a family that will learn to appreciate and respect you more as they see the impossible things I am doing in your life. Be aware of how I enhance your strength and enthusiasm for life. Just remember, Satan could send some negative people around you, people who think negatively about everything, have no dreams or vision, and have no faith or expectancy. So let me tell you, don't you listen to them. Don't give any heed to them. They are out to dishearten you. Fill your heart with gloom. Be strong, be true to thyself, give of thine best, and flinch not. For every moment, you're loved and guided, blessed and protected. In the line of clearing your path, I have placed hundreds of warrior angels around you. Get up and smile, my daughter. You mean a lot to me. No problem shall be too much for you if you're stout enough in your faith. Knowing I have your future in my hands, I will feed you. I am the source of your blessings. Dwell near to me. Cheer up your moments in my presence, particularly when you're concerned about something. Turn you to me and have peace. Do not allow the devil to convince you that your problems are too great. My strength is above all others, and your trust in me shall be unwavering. Your health, your joy, and your peace comes not from man or luck, but from me. Whensoever you have need, come to me, and you will be given whatsoever you need. Only do not stand still, up forward in faith. You shall not be stirred, although chaos surrounds you in the world. For your reinforcement comes from me. Surely, only I can uplift you in truth toward the expansion of yourself and bring you to greater joy. When your faith begins to waver, remember back to those days you felt all alone, in pain, and thought I had left you. I was there to lift you up, showing you my deep love. I haven't stopped showing you that to date. So don't start doubting now. Don't now, especially when you are about to achieve so much. Do not stop. Do not let doubt take captive those thoughts. You generally tend to rush in without thinking, praying, or seeking my guidance in difficult times. You tried to get away from me, but I was always beside you. So, again, I will repeat, throw all your worries on me and let your heart be calm and peaceful. Today I am filling your heart with courage so that you can go wherever you need to go, speak with whomever you need to speak, and take up the cudgel for whatever it is you need to stand for in terms of making your dreams a reality. For my part, I, your all-powerful God of lack, shall be right there beside you. I need to remind you that you are never alone. You wept just yesterday for unanticipated troubles. Things went so wrong, and trusted ones in whom you believed turned rogue, apparently walking away just when you needed them. But deep down, I know you are hurting. And I understand. Your tears, your sadness have reached up to heaven, to my sacred throne. Here is where your future shall be destined, where all pain is sure to be healed, where all your troubles would find their resolution, and where, even in your pain, I offer you comfort. My presence does not leave you comfortless. I have not left you. Maybe all those people who left you, to whom you so much confided, have gone. But I still stand by your side without wavering, loving you more each day, and it won't change. You live with the awareness that I am there to hearken to you. Through my atonement, you have direct access to the presence of my heavenly realm. You name it, in my presence, you are able to unburden yourself. I am here listening, without impatience, with love, and as a true friend would. I say, stop the crying. It's better to let all out, that which burdens the heart, so that I may abound you with my peace. I've got to tell you something important. After your grief, joy and delight will follow. They'll be awesome because your set time for a miracle has come. You're ready now. You're at a viewpoint where you can really appreciate what I am giving to you. All the ups and downs you had been facing were simply molding you for this awaited moment. Now is when the heaven gates open to pour down vast blessings upon you. In the times of calm, may you feel my peace and remember it matters not when others may walk away, for I am here to hold and to soothe your spirit. You are growing in strength more each day. You are coming to know me better. You seek my presence and my words, showing your faithfulness, your wisdom, and your understanding. Tonight, as you reflect once again on what I have said, you're going to feel love enveloping you, restoring you, soothing you. You're going to realize how you are never alone, for my presence fills your life with joy. Amen. You're my precious child. Now that you've taken a little time just to soak up these words, to let them really go down deep inside of your heart and mind, then I say thank you. How much it brings joy to my spirit, your willingness to seek my presence and open your spirit to the whispers of my love. It is a precious gift. I know it's hard in a world filled with noise and distraction to find those moments of stillness and reflection. Yet you have chosen to carve out this sacred space that you tune your heart to the frequency of my voice and let my words take root in your soul. That's no little thing, and I'm very grateful that you're in this with me. As you leave this hour, let these be words of comfort and strength to go with you. If the world grows dark and the path grows faint, there is nothing to prevent your coming back to these deep springs to drink again the waters of wisdom and love by which I will always refresh you. I would encourage you to come back for this to be a regular practice, a holy rhythm in your life. For just as your physical body needs daily nourishment, so too does your spirit require regular sustenance. By returning to these words and by seeking my presence and allowing my truth to bathe and inspire your being, you will find renewal of your strength, clarity, and purpose for your journey. Every time you come, I will have new fresh revelations, new insights, deeper understanding to share with you. My wisdom is so full and so rich it is inexhaustible, and there is always more to discover, to explore, in our communion. So thank you again, beloved, for your service, your open heart, and your readiness to receive. This is your choice of priority for our relationship, and your openness to space in life, which is a lovely reflection of faith and love toward me. I am right here to embrace you with the hugest arms, to take you by the hand, and shower you with the abundance of graces I have in my many blessings. Come back, with whatever worries trouble your soul, so that here you may find rest and peace, as well as renewal and rejuvenation of your will. For I am your God, your constant companion, and your ever-present source of love and grace. You shall walk in the light of my truth, and this word shall be a lamp unto your feet, and a light unto your path. A season of unique blessings, healing, and peace is about to rise over you and your dear family. I saw the glory of your unswerving faith, blazing like a lighthouse light in the ebony darkness. Indeed, your passionate prayers touch me to the very depth of my soul. Your integrity and purity in the path of devotion shine like a star of infinite worth amidst a galaxy. People who know me for brief moments of time are not like you. You are relentless in coming and staying with me daily. Your spiritual life will go on to affirm you in front of both others and those you hold dear. You are paving the way with good deeds. You are lighting a path for other people to follow. When your faith blossoms, so shall you with inner strength. My thoughts in alignment with yours. Your soul in full bloom. Great responsibilities come with manifold blessings for you. I will make you important, and so many will be your witnesses, how I favor those who walk in my obedience, with their humble hearts waiting in long patience for my answer, as this one among persecutions. My dear ones, be assured that all is placed in my love, in your life, your family, and in solicitude for every project you undertake with your hearts open to me. And while many throughout are worried and trapped in a continuous state of turmoil, feeling that this is a desperate time, know that all great and wonderful things are attainable for those who love me. Follow my direction and put their unshakable faith in me. For you are of the faithful. For you, doors of opportunity will swing wide, and a torrential downpour of blessings and joy will shower on you everywhere and all the time. Be watchful, for an incredible opportunity is coming your way. Some will turn aside from the blessings I have provided, thinking themselves undeserving of such grace. So along the way, you meet many who sorrow, crying from their heart over lack of recognition that one truly loves, forgives, and promises them a future free of troubled and saddened hearts, if only they will throw aside the doubts and let my endless love cover their lives. But as you grow and flourish in the likeness of a tree planted by the rivers of water, you shall yield the increase of the harvest of showers which I have spoken over thee. I'm going to perform the most outstanding of miracles for you and for your loved ones. I love you. Your prayers have not fallen on deaf ears, nor have they gone out void. Prepare yourself for a victory that will amaze you. Tears of joy will run without shame as I mend your shattered heart and bring life back to you like never before. I am lifting off the burden of agony that once weighed so heavy on you. Pretty soon, all those things that seemed to be forever lost will come back and be taken into account in full. I know that you have been brave and determined in the choice to trust me, even if it seems so impossible. Then again, you have not given the tribulation credit by wavering and losing ardor in the will to believe. You have cut out a special place for me in your life and your home, instilling in your family the importance of seeking me through faith and perseverance. For you stand on the brink of winning a great victory over all those negative forces which used to stifle your heart. There was a time, oldling you love was infinite. End time was when fear may have gripped your heart, but you dared to believe. You leaned on my promises with no retaliation on my forgiveness. It is because of that I will henceforth remove away all the barriers, all the enemies, all the illnesses. From today, I will bless you extremely. My cherished child, be a radiant carrier of my divine blessings. Your super thanks enables the spread of my word, touching lives with truth and grace. Together, we can change the world. Click the super thanks button and feel the outpouring of my limitless blessings upon you. I know you are a soul made of bravery, recognizing you must lift your faith up and press on, for you have to not give any heed to discouragement or doubt, so as to see and receive all the blessings that are turning your way. Your prayers are charged with power, fueled by your genuine faith. Remember, it isn't the weight of words that works, but the depth in your faith that is important to me. And I shall fill your house with my presence, and your family shall be the first to see how great is my power. They shall see the great wonders of my doing for you. Do you believe in me, my child? Be sure that my love for you is immeasurable, and I will never let you be a fall. Today, I anoint you with power, endue you with a brave heart to overcome all that comes against you. I want you to stand up, stride forward in confidence, knowing that even though I may seem invisible or sometimes far away, I am always by your side. No room in your heart belongs to fear because you are pronounced strong and victorious. When life's trials threaten to overwhelm you, my divine essence shall renew your strength, filling you with courage, patience, wisdom, peace, and clarity of mind. I will remind you of those special promises that I have placed within you, and empower you to declare them out loud, causing all your spiritual enemies to flee and remain at bay. I am speaking to you not just as your loving Father with arms held tightly in eternal embrace, but as a warrior. You are not a helpless victim or a coward allowed to be controlled by fear, for the words I have spoken to you will be as a protective shield over you, strong in your hands with the sword of truth, and equipped with the skill to stand and overcome in every battle. The enemies may come with shouts and threats to intimidate you, but you shall no more cower in a corner, paralyzed by fear and enslaved by terror. From now on, it is different. You are hearing my voice, and I am speaking right to you. These words will change you forever. Grant my request and see who you really are, loved so deeply and brave beyond belief. You are not the kind of person who runs from battle. You are tough and are not like any other. You march out with determination because you know that with my love and my power, you lack nothing to conquer. You do not need to wait for years, for months, not even for days to rise in faith and go for what you believe will make yourself happy. Today is your day in life that demands attention. I tell you the truth. Reach out with your hand. I offer it to you to enter with boldness and confidence. Opportunity is knocking. I will swing wide open such doors. Get in with good determination and full confidence to where I am leading you to this new sphere of joy, peace, and plenty that I place before you. This is my decree, and it shall come to pass. There wasn't a breath you could take, but I would already spread for you the map of the world. I cherish all your deepest desires and dreams that you have had within your heart in this lifetime. Every prayer, whispered, cried out on behalf of your beloved, is carved into my memory, registered in my celestial book. I grow not off to seeing all, and timing if the best for all. I really want to bless you by revealing specific doors that will enlarge your wisdom, deepen your faith, grow your humility, and teach you the value of patience. You are my treasure, and I entrust you with my word. Planted in fertile soil, nurture it and watch it yield a bountiful harvest. Ladies and gentlemen, your blessings are just at the tip of your fingers. My words are filled with the greatest power and divine holiness. Treasure them, trust them, and keep them in the very core of your heart. If your past is filled with failures, mistakes, and losses, you have tripped or missed important things in life. This is what you need to do. Listen carefully and state these words with strength and power. I have left my past behind me. Upon you standing up and declaring this from that day on, your life, your family, and your future will be blessed. Do not be embarrassed by this, for eternal life is hidden behind the promises I have made to you. Events in heaven you cannot imagine are in store for you. When the most difficult situation comes upon you, a holy sentence will come forth granting you the wisdom to overcome and be victorious. Immerse yourself in the Bible, reading it with enthusiasm, towards knowledge and growing in character along the path I have established for you. Always remember that I am with you, your constant companion, a light to ensole your feet, your firm foundation. When the storms of life are great, I will be your shelter from the storm. When doubt sets in, I will be your reassurance. I shall be the God who causes your rejoicing. You, child, are my living testimony of love and grace. The very thread of your life has been woven together in a growth of faith, patient endurance, and trust in who I am. Child, every trouble, every test you pass through is as a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life, which gives depth, character, and strength to your story. As you come into this new season of blessings and favor, enter first with your head up, your heart full of expectation. You are not defined by your past. Rather, you are formed by the glorious future that I have for you. Your life is but an epistle written of me, a testimony of my love holistically communicated. As you walked in obedience and faith, others would come running to the light that shines out of you. They would see the joy on your face and the peace within your spirit that surpasses all human comprehension, and the love that flows from your heart. Be not afraid to share your story, for your testimony carries the power to break chains, heal wounds, and restore hope to the brokenhearted. Your words, filled with my spirit, will bring consolation to the weary soul, a glow in the dark. As you step into the new chapter that is unfolding in your life, it is to be noted that I'll go with you. I'll lead your feet, showing your paths and leading you into the fullness of your destiny, to which purpose I have called you. Believe in my timing, for I'm weaving the tapestry of your life with perfect precision and purpose. When the enemy whispers his lies, declare the truth of my word. You are more than a conqueror, for I have given you the victory. So go forth, my beloved child, with confidence and courage. You are not alone, for I am with you always. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love toward you is sure, unshakable, and eternal. You are my chosen one, my precious possession, and my delight. I am your God, your Father, and your friend. Lean on me, trust in me, and watch as I move mightily on your behalf. Your best days are ahead of you, and my plans for you are good. Walk always in that assurance of my love, letting your light shine forth for all to see. Now, my little child, as you sit here with my words, be aware I am right beside you to gently guide your thoughts, helping you gain the appreciation of my love in ever-deepening ways. Never be afraid that the intensity of my love for you may waver, nor ever fear retribution for your failures, for I am a God full of grace and mercy. I live within your heart's holy of holies, where I have stored up blessings and opportunities for you that no one can count. My forgiveness is ready at hand, and my power at your disposal to make of you strong in whatever your life's mission may be. The days of anxious fear are now ended, because I have put to flight the fear-inspiring things of your life. Entrust yourself supremely to me, so that without any doubt you may believe that it is I who give you great cause to jubilate. This is the pact, this the covenant made and sealed before your birth. Under my protection, no one can harm you. I will deliver you from all these things and answer that which you have been questioning, and that even this day. Behold, for thou shalt see how supernatural and how deep my love is for you. This day is not going to be like other days, but it's going to be one filled with surprises and blessings beyond your imagination. Let my joy be your strength as you go forth to face every challenge, for each day brings with it beautiful things at every turn. May you remain a thankful person at heart. Keep putting your trust in me, Worry not over the disturbing moments that will come your way. Be confidently assured always of my love and blessing upon your life. Your faith in me is boundless, and your belief that I can and will be with you in all matters of life has never let me down. Trust there. All that was not making sense of the past year that you faced in most trials and tribulations, you held on to my grace and are coming stronger in the end. There, now the seeds of kindness, purity, love, faith, and commitment that you had sown long back will reap into a bountiful harvest. This year, my child, you are going to reap the result of your faithfulness. Each blessing shall unfold at the perfect time, so that you can savor and experience all of it to the full. For I know the plans I have for you, the desire of your heart, your hope, your dream, and on your behalf, I work it unto fulfillment. I see all the battles you struggle through, and I am right there beside you, fighting them day and night. Every night I stand by you, restoring your strength and rebuilding your faith. At sunrise, I speak to your heart. In my hands rests your life, and those of the promise of wonder and joy today. You are ensconced in the embrace of an extremely loving, almighty, and compassionate God. I mean it beyond a shadow of a doubt, never underestimating how much worth that you have in my eyes, for you are precious beyond measure. I shall watch over you wherever you shall go, and even when you would stray far from the way of my love, I shall gently turn you back into the shelter of my heart. Now, when you come to these words, close your eyes for a moment and reflect on your feelings. Share your deepest needs and desires of this day and allow me to show my marvelous love to you. Ask what you wish, for I really want to listen to you and answer your prayer. Look for me in my word, pray, and align your spirit with mine in order to understand me more fully. Remember, I chose you and found you even before you knew me. It's not too hard and not impossible to do me. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Cry unto me, and I shall answer. Call unto me, and I shall hear you. But let there be dawning within your heart the expectation of my reply, for you will be astonished at all I have to do with you, to open up to you my perfect will. And I will bless you beyond anything you could ever imagine in your wildest dreams. But I want to tell you to just believe in me and never speak bad about yourself and put the value of your worth down. My child, I have chosen the perfect time and place for you, even if you don't see it that way, and you keep on questioning whether you are in the right place. Indeed. Here is your text with added punctuation. Suddenly, my daughters, trouble, misfortune, and suffering may cross your destiny. Yet I beg for your faith and confidence amidst them all. Always, you are not alone. I have ever been your protector, your champion, and your guide. I heed you. Oh, listen to my word, for it concerns your own welfare. I would uplift your life and lessen the barriers that stop your quick way. Lost your way somewhere? Come back yonder to me, and I would provide a pathway to the correct direction. Just sail away from those who let down your self-esteem or do not believe your true identity and make you feel small. You do not require any such negative people in your life. Simply leave them behind, and you would find peace. For I would bring good people, true people into your life who would not only take good care of your heart, but also help you towards the zenith. Get ready to welcome a miracle on its way with a plethora of great blessings hitherto unimaginable. Your willpower and confidence every morning move me and give me great joy. Do not worry from the problems you face, just as mine. Your heart is excited to do good to others, bring discipline and peace, and value my blessings each day. Your way of life is worshiping and pleasing me. You have goodness, and your deeds sing to me, praising my name. I would like to open the eyes of the rest to see someone like you, full of real faith and love, I order. I am impressed by your durability, never responding with contempt or abhorrence to those ersatz friends who had caused you harm or snatched away your materialistic belongings. What someone has snatched from you was never of great importance. They offer their faith, their commitment, and eternal to follow my will notwithstanding every force of desolation. You are doubtlessly a daughter of mine, my son, plant of the word I have sown in thee has ripened profusely, and thou hast yet many more talents and gifts to be found. There is a brilliant future waiting for thee, and thou have my backing in every situation. Come to me with confidence. Pour out your heart before my altar in any distress. Even if thou doubt or have committed errors, I shall be thy faithful and never abandon thee. I shall surround thee with my presence whenever you go, and yes, shall tangibly feel it. Thy flesh shall feel my touch, and the soul shall be satisfied that I am there with legions of angels, about tend thee, to render thee victorious over those who detest thee, heal thee and release thee from sickness. I shall empower thee so that when you proclaim my word, the forces of evil shall be rent apart. Thy life, thy family, thy health, thy riches, and all those who live under your roof are freed and shall live in victory. I shall fill thy home with my glory, and supernatural miracles shall happen on a daily basis. Thou wilt have families of good people surrounding thee, who are also blessed with the beautiful heart, yes, possess. Let me speak to thee, heart, once again. Stay steady on the path thou tread, and do not allow doubt or unbelief to take over thee. Keep seeking me, praying, learning, growing, and let my Holy Spirit dwell each new day in your heart with a sense of my love and care for you. Receive the peace I give, which strengthens you, my dear. My love for you is constant and unwavering, even in those moments you have fallen or stumbled. Sometimes I must tell you these things, especially because trouble clouds your thoughts nowadays, and you start believing that I have forgotten you. You have been so well cherished by me in my love, that you nowadays ponder if this love will ever last, heralding that I could turn out to be like others who have pledged love but forsaken you when love was demanded the most. Do not allow others to tell you that everything that goes wrong is your fault. They try to garnish your mentality with lies, robbing you of the brilliant future I still have for you. They want to see you weeping for errors you haven't committed or punishing yourself for sins you haven't done. If you believe their lies, you will miss the pretty life we can have together. Remember, I have pardoned your past failures and now unburden you of guilt. I am the God of mercy, compassion, and forgiveness. I accept your genuine repentance, and my sacrifice cleansed you. It's time that you leave the past in the past and stop punishing yourself for that which is already forgiven. Do not permit any person to make thee feel insignificant or unworthy. I am the one who died for you, who shed abundant blood for thee, so thou might walk with grace and dignity. Not because of the words of others art thou deemed, but you shall be who I declare you to be. Yes, need to decide whom to believe. I say you are my favorite, my champion. Do not tremble when persons unjustly judge you. Thou were made to cause destruction, and stay back from the few dying morsels of happiness that thine enemies leave behind. I have awarded thee mighty spirit against sin, illness, poverty, and hunger. Stand up and shine, and proclaim my holy word with strength and faith. I love thee. I love thee. You coldest never know that you art my child. Send I not thine punishments, and direst not to whip you every time you make an error. Meds persons be fools, and have their psyche embroiled with folly and the foe, destroying their lives. Fear not and fuss not, for I am here to lift and strengthen you. Allow my new mercies I have for thee, that enough today be your gift, your legacy, and the source of your blessing. I united your family, your body and mind with healing, and your mind with peace. I love you, my dear child. Do not stand back to accept my love, for you are well cherished, and you know it well. I am well cherished, observing your works and the desire to let go and carry out thy functions with perfection and performance. I see your faith unwavering, and your belief keeps getting stronger every passing day. Even if you have not heard all of my answers, your faithfulness has not been impaired. I compare you to mine faithful servants, much like early believers who were filled with my spirituality and survived thievery, persecution, torture, and imprisonment, yet remained unscathed in their devotion. You, my child, are the perfect epitome of stamina and dedication. Your life is a remarkable testament to the poetic force of my love and grace. As you continue to walk in obedience and trust, you will observe my masterstroke and workings no man can shut, and bring forth benedictions that will leave you in awe. So, beloved, lift high thy helmet and walk with assurance, for I am with thee every step you take. You are not valued by the former, but by the grand future I have set for you. Welcome the abundance which is thine, not for your gain, but to be a light of hope and inspiration amidst the many. Thy life is a testament in essence, a strong show of my goodness and faithfulness. As you spread your account and permit your beacon to shine, you'll attract people to the hope and love that pours out from within. Thy words, laden with my spirit, shall bring healing to the wounded and liberation to the captive clenched in tremor and despair. Recall, I have called thee for such a time as this. Thou art not a mistake or an accident, but a very well-command element of my grand design. Trust my timing and my scheme, for I weave together a tapestry of your life with perfect striking and deep-seated love. When doubts assail you, cling to my promises. When fear tries to grip your heart, recall my faithfulness. When the foe whispers lies, declare the truth of my word. Yes, are more than a conqueror through Christ who loves you, and nothing can separate you from my love. Go forth, my precious one, with boldness and assurance. Thou art not alone, for I am with you always. My love for you is unshakable, unwavering, and eternal. You are my chosen one, my treasured possession, my delight. May my blessings overtake you, may my favor surround you like a shield, and may my presence foul a Larry Lee with unspeakable joy. Behold, you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond words, and destined for greatness. Only step into the abundance of life that I have for you, for I will turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, and your ashes into beauty. I am your God, your Father, and your friend. Lean on me, trust in me, and watch as I move mightily on your behalf. Your greatest days are yet to be, and my plans for you are filled with promise and hope. Step out each day in the confidence that I love you, and let your love shine on all. You are my work of art, my child, my heart's joy. And don't you ever forget just how priceless you are to me. You and I, my precious child, together forever, and as you immerse yourself in this word, know that you are an epitome of the same faithful servants who have passed before you. You have beheld my glory in your life, experienced my presence as the way, the truth, and your very life. You acknowledge the reality of miracles, recognizing the supernatural occurrences that take place in the celestial realms. We will surely face stormy battles, but, welded together side by side, we shall be met with triumph as I unravel greater blessings within your life. I will be there for you when you fall. I will be there to give you added strength to overcome difficulties gracefully, not buckling under the pressure. And for every struggle I do permit, I shall provide a way of escape. Do you think that you lead astray? I will also show you the way back. When you are astray, engrave these words in your heart with a chisel. I will not turn you away when you are wrong, and I will not rebuke you about your transgressions. I know that you are seriously striving to avoid living in sin, just as much as you turned your back on wrongdoings and pleaded for forgiveness. So will I grant you the same fortitude that my apostles enjoyed, those who saw my glory and testified to my coming. I can feel you getting my blessings. We are going to do great things together. Your age is irrelevant. Your spirit has remained young forever. Your faith without wavering shall finally take you to victory, and victory will come by my command. I shall make a way where there seems to be no way. For you are my beloved child. I have placed within you divine might, not for arrogance, not for any hierarchy, but for a special reason were you all called. So I desire you to arise confident. Come, enter with me into this new chapter of wonders. Do you believe in me? I know you've been frustrated at times, even speaking out of hurt in ways that don't truly reflect your heart and beliefs. Emotions got the best of you. You made mistakes. You thought you lost me, but I was never really gone. You trusted those who are never to be trusted, felt what was not what it seemed, and were left disillusioned by lie-filled sources, lonely and deserted. But I am here, and I will always be waiting for you with open arms. Many will deny and shut their eyes to it, but my love is beyond their grasp. It shall not sink in, because it is real, eternal, and perfect. I call out to you by day, by night, in your dreams, in every moment. My voice echoes in the wind and resonates in the whispers of the waves. Today you shall understand. I exist. I am real. I shall restate this truth countless times each day to silence the voices of deception. I love you, and I shall continue to do so without fail. Were you to have me say all this again tomorrow, at this very place, even as your ears are now savoring these words, refreshing your spirit from the crystal waters that bathed your soul, do you have to be hugged? Then let us hug, for I have to squeeze the truth of how much I want to love you out in the open. I know you need me, for your feelings and your needs are plain to see. With me, all things are possible. Without me, your spirit will diminish. Listen, for I answer. I wish to heal you from want and defeat disease. Now do you see, now? Do you feel how I love you? Love that makes me breathless. These words of affection I struggle to utter are the words flowing freely from my lips. They are a river of living water coursing through your being, bestowing the very happiness you seek. My dear child, throughout the whole day, I watch over you, taking joy in your effort, your strong pursuit of your dreams, and your determination to keep moving on. I'm full of delight when I see fire burning in your eyes, fire that is a sign of faith. You keep your faith ever present, even when confronted with the surprises or problems that come to you. You refuse to have your thoughts submerged by worry, but you rather walk confidently through everything as if nothing can stand in your way. If your environment should start to shake, then you quickly access your faith to surround yourself and find peace, and this delights me. You come back to your faith when you suffer adversity, strong and sure of yourself that you cannot be beaten because I am with you always. I love being part of your everyday routine. Starting from the time you wake up, even if you find your home plain and simple, I find the greatness of your faith and vastness of your heart. Someday, once you come to me willingly, I shall show you how there are tens of thousands of angels surrounding my presence in your home. That is when you see the true love and care I give to you. Thou oldest me with the pure trust and honesty of a child. When I declare my love, you do it with all your heart and do not need to prove your security with my love. You believe in me without seeing, and for that, you are blessed. Your humility and your burning desire to love me and love your family are pleasing to me. Blessings in the abundance of good deeds. Your destiny lies in my roomy hands. This day I have heard your supplication, and silent I could not be. I have come to declare to you my love. Very shortly, you will come out of this problem. I am strengthening your heart, chasing away your fear and anxiety, and restoring your emotions. I fill you with the peace, serenity, and supernatural force of life, where fear and confusion may not have their dwelling. It is the eternal truth that can be clung to, because I am unchanging and true. My love for you does not change in any way whatsoever by whatever situation you may be going through. Many might not understand, and deceive themselves to believe in a lie. But distress will not cause you to turn back, give up, and let go. Lose not faith in what I promised, for I will never leave you. Everyone else can. You, my child, shall carry on when others can't go any further. If you long to see amazing things happen, to watch barriers fall and chains break, keep praying, trusting, pushing forward, and holding on. For I give you steadfast strength and belief. When you will be feeling down or when things go wrong, I will be there to pick you up, to cheer you up, with my kindness and never-ending mercy. Never doubt how much I do love and forgive you. I have known you, chosen you from the very start, when I knew full well the hurdles you must go through. Rely on my love for you, have faith in my existence, and search for me without doubt. Do not think of me negatively, for those who come against you are cunning and daunting. For if indeed you place trust in my love, fear shall not be in your heart. Be certain that you will receive amazing blessings this year. Put your trust in me, because only perfect timing is mine. Incline your ear and be wise, for I am present, ready to communicate with you. I am listening to your prayers. Your messages are not falling on deaf ears. If my responses appear to be long, it is because I am creating something much better for you. You will receive much more than you petitioned for, in addition to the wisdom to value and protect your blessings. Your long, outstanding dreams are about to materialize. Be prepared for the immense blessings and opportunities coming your way. Drive away those workers who are against you, who do not miss a chance to find complaint and harbor resentment always. Attract friends who inspire and help you to rise. In your darkest hour, just call me, and I shall come. These words will echo in your soul and inner strength to carry on. I have written my rules upon your heart, leading you in direction and comfort. Be not afraid of any that would harm you, for I will protect you. Keep a clean heart, devoid of anger and gossip. For I am growing you into an understanding and insight to directly feel my love. Your very name and prayers are recorded in my book. Therefore, be strong and courageous, trusting in my perfect timing. Lend an attentive ear, rise, and move forward, because I am calling you forward. Be not afraid, for you are my child. Nothing shall harm you, for I made you strong and mighty. This month, such wonderful things will happen when you adhere to what I say and believe in the strength it possesses. Your heart will always be open if you'll only listen to me today. Your gift to me has been your honest, humble belief. Do not let hard times lead you astray. Rely on me, and I will rescue you. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I am with you always. And today, you will understand that your waiting period was worth it. Really, your faith has grown much. You have been growing from a seed to a strong tree amidst the wind. Even those who doubt you will be impressed by your change, and your critics shall be surprised. Welcome them still, for abundance is going to come unto you, and you shall indeed have enough to share with others. Trust this fully. Amen. Be assured that as you walk in faith, I am with you each step of the way. I will guide your feet and direct your paths to lead you into the fullness of destiny. Trust in my timing, for I weave together the tapestry of your life with perfect precision and purpose. Go forth, my child, with confidence and courage. You are never alone because I am with you always. I am sure and immovable in my love toward you, eternal. You are my chosen one in whom I take pleasure, my own inheritance. May my blessings overtake you, my favor surround you like a shield. May your life be filled with unspeakable joy because of my presence. You are loved, you are treasured, and you are called to be great. Now, come and live the abundant life that I have for you, for surely, at a time, I will turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, and your ashes into beauty. And trust in my radiant love that showers on you, like sunrise bright enough to darken all the shadows that doubt and fear would try to instill into you. Be heralding a new age. My unfailing grace shall be your constant companion, leading light for every step of the journey. In the time when the world around you is moving and spinning around, fasten your grip on the uncompromising truth that I am the surest anchor that holds fast to your soul amidst life's raging storms. I will be your shelter, a strong fortress in which to hide when the winds of temptation blow hard and wish to destroy your will. I will be that strong foundation on which you build yourself, unshakable, where you stand strong, immovable, never in pieces. Be not fooled with illusions of this world, with false delights and appeals of shallow pursuits, which promise but satisfaction, though leave the soul thirsty and longing. Look within thee, for it is in the hidden place of thine heart that I have written my eternal promises, those that go beyond the passing, stretching out into the timeless. Listen to the music of my voice, that sweet symphony which echoes through the ages, the song of love and redemption sounding across creation's limitless sea. Let my words be only lyrics to light steps that carry you through the dark valleys of uncertainty to mountaintops of triumph. And in times when the world seems to close in on you, when life's weight threatens to bear down on your weary shoulders, don't forget you're not alone. I am that ever-present friend by your side, offering comfort and strength. Just come to me and rest in my arms, and you will find an inexhaustible spring of peace that is beyond understanding. Do not be faint-hearted from the trials that come to you, for they are just temporary detours on the grand journey that I predestined to your feet. Obstacles are a chance to build up your faith, shape your character, and leave you as a sign of my unconditional love and faithfulness. For just as a sculptor chips away relentlessly at rough stone to reveal a masterpiece, so I will smooth and shape you, chiseling away those imperfections that once held you captive. I will reveal a piece of your true self with every challenge you overcome. From you will be reflected my radiant divine image, shining in all its glory. Take on the change by my love, because it is the catalyst that ignites the flame of change within you. You shall be reborn as you yield unto my will, a metamorphosis whose action shall not merely be a physical one, but one that touches your soul right down to its very deepest depth. But, like a butterfly from the cocoon, you shall stretch out your wings and fly into high places, the kind which you never imagined, and my spirit shall carry you. Therefore plunge without fear, for I am the cartographer of every step of your life, the most meticulous in charting. Each twist and each turn, every fork in the road, has been charted out to lead you into the destiny I lovingly carved out for you. And in this guidance, you will never be lost. For I am the lighthouse that brings light through the fog, cutting it and showing you the path ahead. And in the stillness of the night, when the whole world seems asleep, I will whisper solace and encouragement into the depth of your soul. My voice shall be that soft breeze which strokes your spirit, calming all your fears and refreshing your strength. Then at break of day, you shall awake to your work refreshed and with renewed energy. For you knew that I was with you all along. Behold the tapestry of your life, entwined with threads of joy and sorrow, triumph and struggle, all in the masterly interweaving to create a masterpiece of unrivaled beauty. Each experience, each victory, and each challenge has played into the intricate pattern that shapes you into the magnificent creation I purposed from the beginning. Do not cry over the past, for the sorrows have been transformed into threads of resilience, interwoven into the fabric of your being. Those tears you cried were not purposeless. They watered the seeds of inner growth, and from those seeds, blossoms of wisdom and compassion now adorn your soul. Roll out the red carpet to the present moment, and treat it like a gift, a canvas on which you are allowed to paint all the colors of your dreams and aspirations. Let every brushstroke be a declaration of faith, a loud and proud declaration that, yes, I trust in your divine plan. And as you gaze into the horizon, think of the opportunities that lie ahead of you, for I have orchestrated a future more glorious than you can dream. Like some master composer, I have orchestrated a symphony of blessings, a crescendo of triumph and joy, which is going to resound throughout the halls of eternity. My dear, don't forget that you are, to me, a treasure beyond measure, a jewel of inestimable worth treasured and loved beyond your ability to do anything wrong. You are the apple of my eye, the focus of my unending love, the object of my boundless grace. And in the deepest, most hopeless of nights, when the darkness seems to cover over, remember that I am the light which pierces through the night. I am the North Star that navigates you home, that burning fire that thaws the numbness of desperation. Call on my name, and I will be there, for my ear is forever open to those tender whispers from the heart. Let not the cynics, the unbelievers dwarf the magnitude of your faith, for theirs are mere echoes of wordlessness. I am the rock on which to build your life, an unshakable foundation that shall weather every storm of adversity and the winds of doubt. Be careful of your company as you meander through life's pathways, for they will be watering the seeds of your growth or choking the blossoms of your potential. Reached out to those whose ears are attuned to my voice and whose hearts beat to the rhythm of the melodies of my love and grace. Together, you will provide a tapestry of unity and art, and radiant community of saints, woven mosaic-like in faith, love, and fellowship. From this circle, set apart, gain fortification, encouragement, a haven where your spirits soar, your hopes lift off with wings. My child, see, let not from your vision stray the truth. Your life is a work of art in progress, a masterpiece I am fashioning in loving grace, stroke by stroke, with each breath that you breathe. Depth and dimension come with each stroke of the brush. Each note swells purpose and meaning in my symphony. And so, journey on, for it is a path paved with wonder and beauty, lined with the promises of my unfailing love. So let your feet walk by faith, your heart by hope. Fix on, and the spirit attuned to the melodies of my grace. For I am the master creator, the composer of your destiny, and you are my beautiful creation, a work in progress masterpiece, forever loved and adored. Remember, my love for you shall be eternal, like the limitless ocean that has neither ebb nor flow, imperishable, timeless, and spaceless. It is one that sees one through every season of life, a love that never fades or falters. So never fear, my dear, that no matter what trials or adversities may come your way, my love shall be your constant companion, a steadfast refuge in the midst of the storm. When winds of adversity howl, then I'll be your shelter, to protect you from harm and guide you toward calm, merciful shores. And when your heart is full of rejoicing and victory, I am the chorus which resounds with your praise, the symphony which celebrates your triumphs. For your triumphs are my triumphs, your joys are my joys, and your life is a witness to the unmeasured depths of my love and my grace. Therefore, step into your future boldly, beloved one, since it is a time full of promise, the time of my blessings. Be assured that faith will guide steps, hope shall anchor the heart, and in the music of my grace, the spirit shall be lifted. For I am the author of your story, the weaver of your destiny, and you are my magnum opus, a living canvas upon which I'm painting the vibrant hues of my unfailing love and eternal promises. Embrace the journey, my beloved, and bathe in the radiance of my love that will shine upon you forever and always. My child, listen and open your heart to this deep truth. You can only give in abundance by giving in abundance. In the selfless act of giving lies the key that unlocks the boundless blessings I have in store for you. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence, like the sun does, by sending out its rays to warm the earth and give life with its light. So you are to let your light shine in a similar way and reach all around you, that you can give life and reach out to them. In that most holy act of giving, for you will find your uttermost satisfaction, since it is in the service of others that you would truly honor and glorify my name. Do not be fooled by the world's promises of riches and wealth, for one's real treasure cannot be measured in piles of possessions, but in character and the spirit of giving. The pile it up and hoard souls, fearful of wanting and needing, are but pauper souls caught in the cycle of want and dissatisfaction. But you, beloved, I have called out of greed and the lusts of this life. You have been called into a high calling, a life in abundance, not limited to this world's definition, but unlimited by grace and the provisions I have poured out toward you. Just look around and see the countless opportunities. Just sow your seed of kindness and compassion, that which later on brings its fruit in its due season. That may be a simple act of generosity, a listening ear, a word of encouragement, or a helping hand extended to the one in need. Whatever form it takes, make it your outpouring love, love that dwells within you, a reflection of love and the giving that I gave to you. In giving without reward, you do the very things that honor the heart of my nature and align your heart with the very beats of my eternal kingdom. At that sacred moment, You become the vessel through which my blessings flow, a conduit for the making manifest of my grace and provision. Be not discouraged if your acts of generosity seem to be small or unnoticeable, for in the least among seeds, the grandest of trees grow. With every act of good, with every deed purified by Rana, a pebble is thrown into the boundless sea of eternity, and from here, large circles are sent into the furthest, which will penetrate all ages. Remember, child, that true gift is not in proportion to how much, but from the heart's honesty in which the gift is given. The meekness and humble faith behind the widows might make it shine so much more brightly and largely than the offerings presented with pride and self-interest. Give joyfully, and don't hold back. In doing so, you plant seeds of blessing that will bring a harvest in due time. As you continue pouring out your life in service to others, I will pour out my blessings upon you in immeasurable ways. Seemingly paradoxically, the more you give, the more you will have. Be not seduced by the appeal of worldly riches, for the true treasure lies within the eternity of my kingdom. She who hoards and cringes at the passing pleasures of this world shall be empty and dissatisfied, for no possession will ever fill the hollow longing inside her soul. And the more you keep pouring out your life in service for others, the more I will honor your generosity with such blessings that will leave you in awe. For I am a God who takes pleasure in the cheerful giver. The windows of heaven I will open and pour out a blessing on you that you will be unable to contain. So take no thought to give, because in the doing, you align yourself with the very heartbeat of my kingdom. Freely you have received, freely give, joyfully give, and give without reservation. For in it you truly shall find fulfillment, and in it you shall find the boundless riches of my eternal kingdom. Remember, dear child, that every act of generosity, every deed of love and kindness, every sacrifice in service to others, is a seed so precious, sown into the fertile soil of eternity. And as those seeds will take root and flourish, they will bear fruit that will feed and nourish generations yet unborn. For you are not just living for yourself, but for the generations who will follow in your footsteps. Your life, your legacy, is a tapestry woven from the threads of your very own choices and actions. Each act of generosity is a vibrant strand that adds beauty and meaning to the masterpiece. So let your life bear testimony to the transforming power of self-giving, to serve as a beacon of hope and encouragement. And as you pour out more of your life in service to others, I will continue to bless your sacrifices in ways that will leave you amazed. For I am a God of abundance, and my storehouses overflow with riches beyond anything you can dare to imagine. When you open your heart and your hands to give, you are in alignment with the very principles that govern my kingdom, and you position yourself to receive the blessings prepared for you. But you, my beloved, have been called to a higher purpose, a life of abundance rooted in the eternal realities of my kingdom. As you do give freely and generously, you invest in a currency outside this world: love, compassion, and selfless service. Let your life be the living sacrifice, daily offered with liberality and generous love. By this, you would not only touch the lives all around you, but you would honor and glorify my name and place yourself at that place where you will receive all the uncountable blessings which I have in store for you. So give gladly, give joyfully, and give freely, for in the act of unselfish giving, you will find true satisfaction and all the inexhaustible wealth of my eternal kingdom. Until we meet again, my precious child, know that you are loved more than you have ever realized, cherished beyond words, and held secure in the palm of my hand. I am with you always, and my love for you knows no bounds. I know, my child, that your mind still keeps loads of questions, many mysteries beyond grasp. But do not be troubled, because the limitations of human understanding are too narrow to contain my vast wisdom. There are truths inscribed upon your heart that go beyond words. It is within the quiet of you that the answers are found. I speak from deep within the silence, out of peace of thought and quietness of mind. Don't mistake noise for substantiation or motion for progress. It is in the stillness that my gentle guidance becomes clear. When you can open your heart and turn in to listen for my voice, you will catch it as the gurgle of a spring bursting forth from somewhere deep within. It smites one like an epiphany in the midst of commonplace ado, or a clarifying astonishment while gazing upon the marvels of creation. Such moments of glimpse are gifts, soft reminders to you that I am always with you, always leading you somewhere, even if the path seems uncertain. Do not think of them as coincidences, but rather as strategically and lovingly placed signposts marking your way. There will be critics, you know, and people who demand proof in some physical, logical way. This is where faith comes not from the logical mind or physical evidence, but from within, far beyond the need for proof. When the skeptics demand proof and empirical evidence, be compassionate in welcoming their perception of just a pulse of life, not knowing about life's very core with deeper truths pulsating within it. Pity those who mock at the believers, for they are like a blind man scoffing at colors his eyes have not yet opened to wonder. You shall not be unkind to them, for remember how cattishly we were all once befogged. Bear with this. It convinces more than anything else you can say, as it shows them what the very nature of faith is, which they are railing against. Meet anger with understanding, confusion with enlightenment, criticism with charity. Therein lies the wisdom and maturity to navigate dissension. As a mighty river cuts through rock, so compassion smooths the jagged edges of hatred over a lifetime. When others let you down, do not shut yourself off to the rest of the world by becoming a cynic, bitter and distrustful of human nature. For all of us have our own lessons to learn in our own time and own way. Tolerance leads to understanding, and understanding leads to patience. Bitterness will prevent the healing you may require if you have been wronged. Forgiveness is a balm to offended hearts, a salve to all brokenness over time. For I forgave you, so you must forgive others. That balloon up, my foremost commandment, at thou in core. All beings are one and not separated by superficial differences and quarrels. Realize this truth, and you shall ascend above the fray, your spirit cool in its holy equanimity. The road stretching far before you won't always be clear, but trust my gentle hand upon your shoulder. Take life one step at a time, live fully in each moment. The future will unfold according to my plan. Stay tethered in the present, not in what could have been, or looking toward what comes next. Peace and comfort blossom when resting in the now. Anxiety is born when you seize a future that is not yet material. My child, still your thoughts, open your heart, and listen. All that you speak, answers you shall find written in your soul. And still, in patience and in grace, are the fruits of wisdom, true and understanding. With you I am forever to guide every step. In my embrace forever, you shall remain. Believe and know that mine is a love, timeless, unaltered, and unchanging. We walk this path together. Little one, within the silent whispers of your heart, know this: the miracle you yearn to see is closer than the breath you breathe. Let my words be the anchor of your faith, a sure beacon of hope in times of tumult. Abandon now in this moment of consecration. Pour out the yearnings, and share the deepest desires by writing them down. Gravitate below this video with burdens weighing upon your soul. I am here, ready and waiting to listen, to respond to your call, so that you will start to share with me your fights, your deepest pains, and allow each of your needs to be spoken with a faith that wavers not and a hope that never dims. And as you lend your ear to my guidance, you shall find not only the answer, but a pathway to peace for the troubles that stir within your soul. Hearken unto my voice. Put not from thee mine utterances, for every word that I pour forth unto thee is as a gentle touching of thine innermost being, a comforting of thine heart. Thou shalt be clothed in the awareness of my presence with thee at every moment. In my loving embrace, I will guide thee in the way of righteousness. I am here to ease thy thoughts and chase away thy doubts. I do not wish you flying off the handle in crazy times, but I do wish for you to be in peace and confident, being my voice echo in the heart, especially in those times when silence breathes fear. Yet thou farest not. Thy Father in heaven is come to take thee by the hand, to succor thee in all things, to guide thee through the darkness, and to uplift thee and strengthen thee when thou feeblest thou canst journey no farther. The truth is, thou art able. I give unto you the strength to endure. I am determined by love that you shall live and fulfill the great honor for which I have purposed you. You were feeling so pessimistic at times, and your mind used to convince you all over the way that the promises which were given to you could not be feasibly realized. You feared that my answer wouldn't come until the night was over. Sleep cuts and dodges you, and fear whispers, "You will lose everything. You are unloved, all alone." Yet know this well, these fears are only lies from your enemies. You are not bound by their words, neither are you going to become what they say you are. Others do not hold your destiny. They cannot hurt your life. Remember, no one knows you like I do, so let me infuse you with hope and encouragement. Let those thoughts be suspended right now, and be still and hear my voice. My love towards you is far more tremendous than anything in this world. It is my will that the dream I have given you to dream come forth. My Holy Spirit resides in your heart, and with me, nothing is impossible. Your past blunders and mistakes are no hindrance to the blessings and abundance I have in store for you. Choose this day to seek me continually, to absorb my words, and to draw vitality from them. Today, I am here to revive your dreams. I wish to revive your beautiful aspirations, forgotten or believed to be lost. You will experience my supernatural power showering upon you, opening your spiritual eyes for the marvels my might can achieve. Remember, I bore a cross, suffering whips of such great pain, but I went on, for I had you in my heart. No blow, no insult was enough to make me stop moving forward. I did this for you, taking your sins upon myself so that you now can move without any alibi toward your promises. You are able to be one of the greats. It is very well required to be about my business. Ignore the advice of false friends who may be jealous of your talents or envious of your progress. Trust in me, for in my presence and through my influence, it is there you shall learn how to realize the way of your true destiny. Cling to this grim determination. You shall not be turned off the course that leads to your inevitable destiny. Let my divine love so fill your consciousness that nothing, not even discouragement or despair, can find entrance. You will carry always with you the memory of my sacrifice for you. You have heard my words repeatedly echo with promise. Call to me, and I will answer you, revealing great and hidden things you have not known. It is this that I cherish in you, your faith in my words, your willingness to bring your most urgent prayers to my feet. Your difficulties have seemed almost overpowering, bordering on despair, yet your heart and eyes have seen how I answered your cry. So do I say to you again, I shall provide for that lack of yours, for this very pressing need of yours, in a far richer and more wonderful way than you have looked for. You shall see it, so soon or late, or may even now be conscious of the peace and rest wherewith I am filling your heart. Only believe, labor, pray on unceasingly in perseverance. My perfect timing will bring you the rest you are looking for. The day is fast approaching when I will put beautiful miracle into your hands. I love you. Take a moment to receive the tenderness of my words, the love and the strength that pours out of me. Carrying great need in your heart, you called to me from your thoughts. Now am I here to show you, right this moment, just how great my love is for you. I want you comforted. The tears that touch your heart, let them flow. Take not the burden of guilt that others lay upon you. Fasten your faith to my words. Find your peace in my promises. Never lose faith in knowing that I am always by your side, in those quiet times when no one seems to be there, or life gets too much for you, and you are battered and bruised. Pain serves as a reminder that you are living, and in every pain comes healing. In every test comes triumph. I am here to heal you, to console you, to cheer you on. If not once, many times, as my words blaze in your mind with each dawning, hear me say without fear, so that you stand and sound in the vehement energy of love, my words. It is me, by your side, expressive of great depths of emotion in the love I feel for you. You will run into unexpected situations in your everyday life, but you will be strengthened. My grace suffices for you. My grace is made perfect in weakness, and my promises fully assure you that I will never leave you or forsake you. Calm after the storm shall come into your life, filling you with peace and joy, vigor. You shall stand tall and live this life to the fullest by my strength. You are my dear one, and the days of trouble are coming to an end. When good tidings overwhelm you, let it be known these are sent by my hand. For I have kept you in the storm, and in your wilderness I have accompanied you. Today, at this moment, I want you to decide that as you read, you will revive your faith. So many attacks, so many doubts, lots of trials and disdain for your faith could have worn upon your fire. Return to the path of trust. Let your mind be renewed through my powerful word. I desire your faith to be a many-splendored thing, so when an abundance floods in your life, you will remember me, your God and Lord. Keep on in constant prayer and supplication, for so much goes unseen by natural eyes. There is war in the heavens, and I will bless you. But there is some heavy lifting required. Your victory is grounded in the foundation of faith, being persistent, steadfast, praying persistently, and not giving up on intercession. Your seasons are changing. My eyes run to and fro throughout the earth, searching for mighty men, women such as you. Miracles will occur around and through you as you become a bread-loosing, cloth-giving, comforting, healing, and blessing dispenser to many. As you are a blessing unto others, so will be the blessings in this season of miracles upon yourself. Stand strong and stand determined. I say unto you again, release those burdens. Lay them at my feet. Seek my presence. Rejuvenate your faith. I love you. And today I come not only to impart courage unto you, but to cast your fears out and to strengthen this heart of thine. You're not going to take a journey without reward beyond the things that pressurize you now. I want to change your perspective of yourself. You are so very important to me, regardless of your past successes or failures. My love toward you increases with each passing day, and all that you have gone through prepares you for what I have for you and your family. Don't focus on the flaws you think you see in those you love. This too will pass, and they will mature in wisdom, stature, and spiritual maturity. The people whom you meet today, after a few months, will not be the same. I will change them. Keep persistently praying, as this will also come to an end, and once again, you'll witness the joy, peace, and unity in your family. But give all your cares, prayers, and concerns to me first. Anger should not rob the joy that has been awaited for long. Speak not hurtful words, neither profane the name of someone else's God. There are rules and commandments to be followed at home, but shout not, nor scream. Do not belittle anyone in front of you. Before you discipline your household, chill your spirit first. Just for a minute, allow me to ask, to hold your hand, to breathe divine encouragement over your spirit. I will teach you to counsel your loved ones in love. I will be with you at rising, through the day, and into the night, and when you're asleep, I will be there, sitting by your side, talking to you through my word, so you can dream of the great plans I have designed for you. You rise with a whole lot of bliss and mighty power to wade through all the processes that you will experience with patience and serenity. Dearest child, let us grow closer in love and faith. Click the join button to be part of our community, where you will find special teachings and fellowship. Together, we shall strengthen your spiritual journey. I will not let you go through anything which is more than you can handle. If at this very moment you feel like you can't take any more, know this. I am telling you that you can go on, for victory is already yours. Stand up straight and walk on your way, tolerant of no sorrow or whimpering sound, for within a few steps you will surely receive payment for your long ownership, the reward of your steadfastness, the wages of your soldiering. I am giving you such power that you will be able to walk all over snakes and scorpions, over deadly enemies, and over all the forces of hell, and nothing at all will do you any harm. This is how I want to see you, full of self-assurance, unflappable in spirit, and sure that everything beautiful you are waiting for will soon be a reality. This is your faith, the flicker of confidence you give to me as you open your eyes every morning. I am so delighted with this, and through this medium, I will show many wonders that I haven't planned to bring into your life. I love you, and even as I remain silent for a moment, I contemplate the beautiful future that lies ahead of you. Do not harbor fear of the processes. Do not cower in the face of trials. Do not flee from conflicts. For in my hallowed name, and clasping my hand, confront your tribulations with unwavering resolve. Be assured that you will not be overcome by any of your emotions, nor will any sickness bind you. I heal you, protect you, provide for you, and nourish you. I provide to you what you need and multiply the product of your hands. I anoint your thoughts with faith and persistence. But most importantly today, I am convincing your spirit that my love for you is really huge. Even in your failures and missteps, I will always remain with you, forever in love. I will help you with everything it takes. This is your daily life, a road full of beautiful surprises, opportunities in plenty, and miracle processes which take you to the highest successes. Your face beams with faith and surety. Your smile lights the way of all who see you. How you are with people, the way you treat them, your family most importantly, witnesses my power, my love to the world, manifesting wonders to be acknowledged in those who will entrust their heart to me. Today, I want to tell you that all the processes you go through serve a purpose. Thus, do not be afraid. Do not let your soul shake with fear. Continue to move in this direction with unremitting courage, for I will always be with you, giving you love, peace, patience, and strength, breathing happiness and calm into your life. I love you, pertaining to the hand of the Almighty that touches your heart. Take this message and keep it as a treasure, in love. Let your countenance emanate a smile, for your soul knows and feels that I, your God and omnipotent Father, am taking you by the hand wherever you are. I have resolved to make you even more courageous than you already are, removing from your heart all these fears and apprehensions, which paralyze you at times and make you timid. A war in the supernatural over your life and your family is taking place in the heavens above. So I am going to put a backbone into you and shall make you strong and resolute. The people around you will know that I have given you authority. You will not back down when the storms come to you, nor will you run away from your enemies, nor will you back off as you pray. Believe when you cry out, have confidence when you come before my presence with deep need. Bow in reverence and stretch out your hands to receive your answer. I am the author and giver of faith, the confidence that you shall obtain the good things you hope for, the certainty that you shall possess that which you cannot yet see. This faith is that with which you shall fight and win. With the poor, trembling weapon in your hands, you shall rise up against all giants and defeat them. Heed not those that despise you, thinking to crush you with a finger. They know not, and could not believe it should they see. Your Father is the one who made the whole universe. For that matter, I come here to fight on your behalf against any man who would want to frustrate you and your faith. You will triumph, even if you do not feel mighty, even if you lack the ammunition and the weapons to fight against the people who feel they are strong. Me stands your defense, protection, and accompaniment. Therefore, rise with determination, for when holding my hand, you are stronger than you ever might have imagined. I am giving you powers and capacity to protect the innocent. I am sprinkling this holy oil upon your life and filling you with courage. You have the faith to overcome diseases. With my word on your mouth, the host of your enemies will flee from you. Get up, my dear child, cling to this loving grace. Rise, accept my love and my grace. I shall grant you the victorious crown to put on your head. Whether you find favor or not, pray. Pray on the days your life is good and beautiful. And when you have struggles or it seems that you are experiencing chaos, your dialogue with me is not difficult. It's just an attitude of faith. Be bold enough to believe it. In whatever of my mansions you may be, cry out for me, and I shall hear you. When you come to receive my word, I shall fill you with a sensation of my Holy Spirit, and I shall not let go of you until I know that your heart is at peace. I will not let you walk the paths of life full of fear and darkness. Behold, I stand at the door of your heart and knock. I wish you to arise early, all sleep in your home, and there, in your room, upon your knees in silence to begin your day with the exercise of your faith. Come in unto me. I am here ready with open arms to receive you. I value your honest and humble approach, in the fact that you are willing to consult me even in the least things of your life. Bring the things you need before me. Your praying is not only important but beautiful in itself. Your heart has rightly discerned what's really important, and it is not set on earthly luxuries and vanities. So I tell you decisively, with all the strength and power of my word, be not afraid, do not stagger, without cease pray for your life, your future, your health. For your well-being, pray for your family, for your children, big and small, and for all your relatives, both those closely related to you and those who covetously envy you and wish you evil in their secret hearts. Hear this, the people who have turned you down will one day return, repentant, wanting your forgiveness for their lousy way of thinking about you. Do not pay them back in kind as they treat you. Just let blessings proceed out of your mouth, even though they may turn their back. The best way is always to pray and forgive. By my Holy Spirit, tenderly shall he work upon their hearts, and they shall perceive their mistakes. They shall come to read the blessings of thy life, and thou shalt be stable, persisting in prayer, come what may. Neither be overweighed with joy, or cast down with suffering. Don moisture from the touch of sickness. I guarantee you, burdens in your life or fights that are too big for your ability will not happen. I'll never leave you. When feelings of discouragement come over you, forge ahead in prayer. My promises stand, my word does not fail. Today, I decree that none of your prayers will be left unaddressed. No request is too big, too small, or too impossible for me. I will answer, and I will bless you with the answers that will raise and make you strong. I always mean business when it comes to giving you the very best. Do not imitate anyone's bad habits or complain if the answers do not arrive quickly. Learn to trust and focus on the essentials of your existence. You are alive. You have a family that surrounds you. You have, even in spite of some personal battles, the greatest gift available. You have me, and you have your faith. Now, maybe it is time for this final resolution. Recommend to me all your plans, all your dreams, all your efforts, all your habits and concerns, and even your weaknesses. If you love me truly, I dare you to consecrate to me, feed your spirit with me, bathe in my presence, and set this as your goal, to speak only the words from your lips that are good and beautiful. I know many can provoke you into speaking words you do not intend to speak. Decide, I want to change your heart, your future, your family, your finances. I have innumerable blessings for you, and your prayer is decisive and determinate so that you can start seeing with your own eyes mighty changes and miraculous signs in your life. Keep persisting, and do not give up the heart to pray. You are about to see with your own eyes how much I love you, and I want you to feel it, to immerse yourself in the river of my spirit and be satisfied with such affections. Because you believe, every day you have been getting up with great enthusiasm, for you know I love you and am with you. Yet I observe you labor so hard for it so much that you become weary with things you must do. And with your wonderful faith, you say you are too busy attending to work for me, yet you always find time for your friends. Your wonderful belief is giving out, and your soul is slowly filling with cares and fears I had already removed. I notice that because you are not sipping from the living water that I give to you during our prayer times, your heart is getting dry. You might not feel it or experience it now, you might feel okay, very strong because of faith. I acknowledge that you are on the right track, but gradually, you might deviate if you lose that sacred desire to be touched by my divine. Your faith is strong, I acknowledge one more time, but now is the time to be filled with my Holy Spirit. I am prepared at this moment to endow you with a divine and supernatural power that will lift your faith to new heights, and whereby you shall be able to do some of the same works as you have witnessed, but much more important, greater works than you have seen to date. Over 2,000 years ago, I promised that you shall do greater works than these. If this is a difficult concept for you to believe at this time, so do not try to force it to your glorious mind. You do not carry out such miracles by one's strength. These are endowments of divine power, for one to receive on their knees with an open heart willing to surrender everything for love. This is not a gift for the proud, too good a favor for those who seek from others validation, applause, or indulging in vanity. I am seeking the humble heart of one who confesses his trespasses and is dedicated to serving me with devotion and simplicity without looking to receive human accolades, titles, and awards. I look for one to avoid alliances with deceiver liars dressed as angels of light. And now I come, for in you I have found a heart ready to be molded. Come now, walk barefoot by the river's edge. Feel how pure and clear that water is upon your skin, as it would revive your senses. Just step slowly immersing, and let the river purify, slowly saturating your mind with every thought about defeat and impurity. Surrender your heart to me now, and you will be gifted by strength when my Holy Spirit descends on you to cover your whole existence. It will turn you, your family, your thinking, and your very being. I will let you crush your fears. My blessing shall be upon your home. Hear this and be comforted. Your struggle will not at all be in vain, and your perseverance is not unfruitful. The one who is drowned in prayers to God with sleepless nights and endless pleas for divine favor, blaming their already tired eyes with floods of tears, carrying the heaviness of burdens that might be too much to bear, will eventually bring forth an abundance of harvest that shall surprise with a blessing so wonderful that the turnaround of your family is indeed going to come. Do not doubt, nor should you despair. With your very eyes you shall see it emerge. Lose not your spirit, even when your hands get tired and your eyes are watery. One day, all shall see your return as if you have won it all, carrying the dazzling fruits of your turmoil and the labor of your pain. Maybe you don't feel like it now, but you know you won't give up. Your entire future is stretched out right in front of me, and I am holding it in my hands, but I also need your complete faith. Your devoted and unwavering belief in my word, which you are listening to and receiving now, is the foundation for all your blessings, the first place from which so many beneficial blessings will bless your life. I hope by this you take heed to my advice and find time today to search for me, to fill yourself with my spirit, and to get all that I have for you. Take a deep breath in my tranquility, find peace, and get your thoughts into focus. Focus my strength in that which is truly important in your life, your relationship with me, your family, your dreams, your desires, and the mission which I have entrusted you to fulfill. Permit my message to invade your mind and inscribe itself indelibly in your soul and heart. Be rest assured that I have such great, immeasurable love for you, so I shall not allow any harm to come your way, or have everything that I have given you to go down the drain. You shall never lose hope, even when you are tired and question whether it is really worth it to stay and go on fighting. For you are battling your emotions and feelings, but I get the final word. I will take you by the hand and not let you sink into the abyss. I will save you and raise you. I love you dearly. Stretch out your arms toward those great blessings you can seize. You are under my protection and care. Everything is yours, a gift merited under my grace and love. Realize this and give thanks. You will grab many things you lost. Those cousins of yours who were angry and kept their distance will change their minds and realize that they were wrong. It is indeed noble of you to have recognized their faults and repented. It is really commendable that you chose to go back and follow the right path from where you came. You really did not belong to the enemy, even if they tried to ruin your life and take away your blessings and joy. I will be favorable to you and will grant you grace because of your repentance. Know well, still you have many years to live, and you have to live it well. Keep up following in my footsteps and learning from me. Keep up faith in my promises. My word to you contains promise of conquering armies raised against you, of scaling walls that would deter you, and of every achievement at its own time. When it seems you have exhausted the little that was plenty, through which you proved me and felt my supporting grace, you will see my mighty hand parting the sea, opening up a way in the desert, and blessing you. You need to return to me and hide under my wings in the day of trouble. Please do not attempt to fight this fierce battle under your own strength. And this I have done, that you might have courage in believing my word. Go forth boldly, knowing that my hand is over you. Let others. Then, trust in power and in ability which in reality they have not, for such is foolishness. But do you lean upon and find support in me? So please you shall you that come on, if but faithfully worshiping my commandments. I do understand clearly that there come times when you fall, weak and angry, not wanting to continue the fight. But it is for that very reason I came. I died on a cross and arose in power and glory to pick you up in your difficult moments, to assist you each time. Then you will call upon me and think of me. I will be available to listen to you. Never will I avoid you. It is a promise and a contract of mine. It is established and will not be put out of remembrance. Call me, and I answer you, and I will inform you about unheard of and outstandingly great things. You have no comprehension of them. I am your El Shaddai, gracious and full of compassion God. Begin every one of your days with me. I will always be here to meet you. I love showing you how much I love you. There are gifts in heaven bearing your name. I understand why I do what I do. Have faith in me. In heaven and on earth, many things are falling in place for you. Be inspired. And I have signed, unchangeable, that you will achieve abundance, deliverance from indebtedness, supernatural wisdom, and blessings especially made for your family and you. Divine inheritance, which you righteously deserve, is not by chance. I have loved you even before your conception, have planned so many wonderful things to happen in your life. And the very first thing is my eternal love I have kept for you. Loved you when you were far away, continued to love you when you returned to me again. And if you think I, because of some misstep, get angry and depart from you, then other mistakes don't scare me. I'm not going to cast you out for your sins. Even when you came to me burdened with pain and kept speaking the truth, repentant, I knew for a fact that you loved me, even if only by making mistakes, and I knew your heart and for what. No one could deceive me. Some might pretend to be perfect and holy, enter into my presence, and accuse those who are otherwise. You are not one of them that accuses and think themselves better than others. Your spirit is meek, your attitude is benevolent, and your thoughts are chaste. If ever you fall, you shall rise with certainty and in faith. Never give a chance for mortals to point a finger at you. No one in this world has the right to do so. Welcome this infallible believing, and as you will enter into my presence every day with a low and soft heart, ready to hear and learn, I promise to shower you with abundant blessings. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I know this is not what you're after, material wealth. Your heart is yearning for blessings and protection over your family. Trust that this and much more shall be your portion. I am preparing you for the moment when new doors will open wide before you. Do not fear to step in, for even as you are listening now, extraordinary miracles are opening round about you. New faces will come into your life, and with them, opportunities you never had before. Circumstances, as they arise, will turn around by your faith joined with patience and bring you peace and plenty into your home. My greatest gift to you, one that is yours already, is my undying love. Trust in me, and let me steer your life toward what is good. Look to me each morning in prayer for guidance. Open your Bible and soak in my word. In my presence, you will find shelter from the world's turmoil. You see, here, in this most holy space, your home is the haven you need for rest and rejuvenation. Your time with me is never wasted. Each moment with me multiplies into years of blessings. Love me with all your heart, with all your understanding, and with every ounce of your strength. Renounce those thoughts that take so much from you and exhaust your very soul. In times such as these, times of fear, raging nations, struggling families, and dying love, let your soul be a hiding place under my protecting care. Then, you shall be sheltered from life's storm, and not one of its elements shall drain your strength. Your spirit revitalized, your faith refreshed, your heart drained of negative thoughts, all this while in my presence. Turn your backs on the spreading of negativity coming from those who do not seek or follow me. Let not be swayed by those of them who promise success without effort, to those who have become oblivious to the needs of others. Feed the hungry, quench the thirsty, comfort the alone suffering. Invest in your life and in blessings, starting with your family. Fear not lack or shortage, for your storehouses will be full and the fruit of your labors and creativity will succeed. As you give me the central place in your life, honoring and obeying my word, shun deceit and dishonesty. You are chosen to live above wrongdoing. Steer clear of those who lure you into malice and mischief. My child, I am coming for that place in your heart that has belonged to me. Leave nothing less behind. Give me your faith, your trust, your sincerity, and your commitment, unwavering. Believe in my promise. If you have seen blessing already, watch for far more abundance. This is reward for following me steadfastly devoted to me. So be it. Share this video with up to 3 people. If you need God's presence, amen.